All right, guys, it's showtime. Let's do it. I brought a terrible mustache for your guys' entertainment today, so hopefully you guys are appreciative. It's time. All big black coach. Is that what you guys want to see? Man, the demands are starting early today. So let me make sure all my settings are good. I think we're ready to party. Organ guns and flame cannons. I like it. I like it, guys. It's gonna be fun. All right, so we'll give it a minute here. I'll do some hand stretches while a few more people join up, and then we can get this show on the road. Should be pretty fun. Oh yes. Oh yeah, it's so horrible. I can't grow a mustache to save my life, but you know, I figured you guys would get a cheap laugh out of it before I shaved it off. So yeah, the one time special, guys. One time special. Yeah, hopefully. Hey, Daniel, how's it going, man? Hopefully you like the new emoji you got there. Yes. All right. I think it's time. Let's do it to it. We're gonna get into some quick battles. How's it going, B Matrix from Portugal? Welcome, man. The Chad, backwards hat and a terrible mustache. It's the most glorious combination ever. We're gonna start with some Beastmen, I think. I think the Beastmen don't get enough love. Or maybe Skaven, actually. Yeah, Skaven. We gotta do Skaven, I think. Thanks, man. I'm glad you like it. I'm glad you like the stash. Yeah, I'll do Skaven this game. Sure, yeah. I was practicing them last night, actually, a little bit, so. Why didn't you play in the YouTubers tourney? I did. I was, Daniel. I played in the Creative Assembly tournament. Is that what you're referring to? It was a free-for-all tournament, so it's, you know, it is what it is. All right, so, oh, Professor Pone. The mighty Professor Pone has found me on ladder. All right, man. I'm going to play Skaven. What you got? Let's see what you want to bring. He's one of my buddies I always chat with, so this should be a fun one. Shaving the stash. That's a grudge. Yeah, Jake, I think everybody else sees the screen pretty well. Vampire counts. Interesting. Okay. We probably want to get this. We can get the Skulkinator. And we don't need... Wither's not bad. It's an AoE, which is pretty good. Vermintide isn't that useful here. Honestly, Lore of Ruin is probably better in this matchup, but we can go ahead and give this a try. So we'll go with Skrulk, get the Rod of Corruption. We're going to get the Warlock Engineer as well. And what we do with him is we actually bring him for the Howling Warp Gale. So he's basically just a Howling Warp Gale bot, and then he also has a Mortis Engine effect, which is really strong. So, all right, so against the Skaven, I definitely like the Storm Vermin. They hold the line. They have, you know, decent leadership by Skaven standards, so we'll see how it goes. Yeah, Daniel, I'll help you out with it, man. After the stream, jump in Discord and we can chat. Oh, do we want to go with that? That's not a terrible choice. I feel like the vampires are going to be doing some shenanigans like that. We have so much more money. I feel like I should be doing more. Let's see. Plague Monks are okay in this matchup. I guess they do have Frenzy and Physical Resist. We could get a couple groups of those to kind of like saturate and give us a little bit more DPS. Yes. If you do a Wood Elf game, can we see some Deepwood Scouts? Yeah, maybe. It depends on the matchup. They're very matchup dependent there. So we need some Rat Ogres for sure. We want Hell Pit Abomination, and then we can get some Clan Rat Spears to kind of wrap things up in our backline here. I feel like we need something that can deal with aerial threats, and we are on a somewhat open map, I think. So maybe we cut one group of these. We get a Warp Lightning Cannon, perhaps. I think that's an okay build. At least we have something to shoot at the air. You know, some Gut Runners with Poison might be okay, but the Direwolves can chase them down pretty effectively. So yeah, let's go with this. Can you show the stock giant army? I'll see what I can do. Yeah, yeah. It's gonna be a fun stream today, guys. We'll go for about an hour and a half, and then you know, call it a day from there. Hey, man. Oh, okay, he said just gonna use the restroom real quick. You haven't seen the Dawi versus Rodents? It's a good matchup. It's real fun, actually. Dwarves got a lot of buffs that help them out quite a bit in that respect. So, Warp Lightning Cannon. It's a bit of a risky gambit getting this, but, you know, we have a pretty solid front line. We have a Hell Pit Abomination for anti-large. We got some Rat Ogres. I'm tempted to get Globadiers, but they do get mucked down by zombies really easily. So I'm a little bit scared of that. Yeah. Yeah, Gutter Runners are really good, guys, for sure. But, again, zombies and Direwolves can chase them down. So this is a really, like, safe kind of conservative build. It's pretty tanky front line. We have Rat Ogres to give us AP. We have the Hell Pit Abomination to help versus large targets, and we do have a Warp Lightning Cannon as well. So, yeah, we'll see how it goes. Yeah, we're probably going to run into Terrorgeist, too. Terrorgeist are pretty tricky. But we do have the Howling Warp Gale on the Warlock Engineer right here, so I'm hoping that'll kind of do the trick. We could cut one Storm Vermin. You know what? That might actually be worth doing. So let's actually do this. We can cut one of these guys, and then we can get the Poison Wind Globadiers, and then we can get some So is there anything else we want? I feel like that's kind of good. It's a little bit more to protect, and our army is a little bit thin as is, but we can get some Skaven slaves. Why not? Sure, it'll be fun. No, we don't want to waste chevrons on them. What are we doing? Yes. All right, it's time. It's Gotham's Reckoning. They're very weak to chariots and cav flanking. Yeah, the vampire counts we can... You know, the Doom Wheel does get punished a little bit by the terror guys and whatnot, so... The battle for the peaks. Black Iron says you can't marry a Polish woman without a thick mustache. What do you think of that, Anna? Do you love it? The Pimstache. I keep forgetting I have it, and then I look in the chat and it's just exploding about how horrible it is, which is great. All right, good luck, Professor Pone. Should be a fun one, man. I do like the Hell Pit Abomination here. He can put up a great fight against the what's it called, the terror guys. Sorry guys, I'm a little tired. I don't know why. I'm just worn out. I'm gonna do my best. You also need a horse and a winged hussar outfit to marry a Polish woman. Death Shriek. Death Shriek. This map isn't what I thought it was. I think the Warp Lightning Cannon's not going to be as good here as I thought it would be. I didn't remember this one off the top of my head. I thought it was more like open field. I wish I had this deployment area. That would have been better, but it is what it is, guys. He knows nothing. Yeah, the mustache is glorious. It's a masterpiece. I really do like this game, though. I feel like they're a pretty competitive faction. Like they can do some heavy lifting. I just don't have like a mastery of them yet, but you know, I'm hoping in other matchups I feel I have a better kind of sense. But in this matchup, it's a little bit tricky for me, to be honest. You sad, hour and a half last time ended up 2 hours and 40 minutes. Yeah, this time it'll be an hour and a half probably. Last time I pushed it a little bit for sure. I look like Captain Hook from the animated Peter Pan. Oh my goodness, guys. All right, here we go. It's showtime. It's happening. The mighty Professor Pone is loading in. Hey, how's it going, Tobacco? Welcome, man. Welcome. All right, looks like he's loaded in. It's showtime. So we could put the Warp Lightning Cannon like right here. It's definitely just not a great map for the Warp Lightning Cannon. That's definitely going to be a big regret of mine as this battle progresses. I'm just, oh, why did I bring that? Darn it. Okay, so we have our front line here, which is going to be the Storm Vermin with the Halberds, and those guys can go here. We'll put the Rat Ogres kind of right behind them, like so. Should be fine. And let's go ahead and get the Skrulkinator, and we'll get his Warp Lightning buddy right here. Good. And then the Globadiers can sit in the middle, and we're actually going to put the Plague Monks to defend them. And then where do we want this Warp Lightning Cannon? There's just like no good spots. I guess we'll just try right here for now. Man, it's really going to suck for that Warp Lightning Cannon for sure. Skaven Slaves can kind of be up in the front and just take the brunt of it because that's what they're for. They're expendable. And we probably want one group of spears right here, and the other group of spears can guard the Warp Lightning Cannon. I mean, they're not going to like defend it like valiantly, but they're going to try their best. All right, so let's go ahead and get the Hell Pit Abomination over here. Let's do that and put this in group 2, and I think we're ready. All right, so yeah, so be it. See what happens. David Adams says, hey Turin, can I ask you when the Arachnarok Spider is better than a Giant? Well, it does apply poison, it has some missile attacks, and the Regiment of Renown is pretty good as well. So it's hard to say, but I mean, there are matchups when I like it as opposed to a Giant. I think it's better than the Giant, I guess. It's really hard to say, yeah. I'm not a huge fan of the Giant because it has really low armor. So the Arachnarok Queen, you could bring in like a matchup like against the High Elves, for example, because it has really good armor, the High Elf missiles have very low AP, and it's going to be quite a bit more durable. So that's just my 2 cents. Yes. Yeah, if they have flyers, the Warp Lightning Cannon might still be useful. Yeah, that's true. Like if they have some kind of terror guys, which he probably does, because it's kind of the new trendy thing that all the vampire counts are doing is terror guys. So, all right. So it looks like we have the Sternsman over there, which is going to be some fancy business. So let's go ahead and just kind of posture up right here and see what's going on. And we can kind of scout the rest of his army from here. So I'm tempted to like move this thing like over here. That's a lot of moving though. Like I think we just try and force him to fight like on this side of the forest. And then we can potentially fight. Oh, it looks like he does have some Karen Wraiths, so that should be fine. I'm not concerned about Karen Wraiths. We should be able to kind of deal with those guys with Lord Skrulk. Because he does magic attacks, and he also does have the Libra Bonicus, which should be really good. Did I forget a unit? I don't think so. No, I think we're good. Oh no, the chill guys lurking in the shadows. Do you guys see those? All right, so let's go ahead and get these guys, these spheres right here. We'll put them in group 4. And it looks like our Warp Lightning Cannon can start shooting at... Oh, can't see him right now, so that's too bad. So let's make sure to shoot at the Cryptors. We should get a couple of volleys off before he comes out of the forest, so it's time. It's time. It's Gotham's Reckoning. Looks like there are some Blood Knights coming over there too, so definitely some spooky, scary cav coming in. All right, so the forces are coming in. It looks like we are getting some Warp Lightning Fire right here, which is good. We definitely want to charge right here, so let's do that. Let's get these guys going right here. We want the Rat Ogres to be on the Sternsmen and those type of troops. Should be fine. We'll get these guys kind of, you know, being the meat shields right there. Let's get these guys here, and good. All right, so with these guys, we want to shoot at the Cryptors with everything we got. The Helpet Abomination, where do we want to go here? Let's get him right here, and then does Skrulk have his magic abilities yet? He doesn't at the moment. So we can go ahead and use this Pestilent Breath right here, which is going to do some pretty good work on those guys, and we can pull these guys here. Great. All right, so everything's going to code for the most part. Looks like some Foul Knights are coming in here, so let's make sure to intercept those guys. Let's get our Mortis Engine in the main line, and all right, so far so good. Yeah, it's a little bit hog wild, but you know, I can't complain. And Skrulk, what can we do with Skrulk? Let's go ahead and bless with Filth in the main line. Oh no, a Winds of Death. I think it actually missed a little bit, which is good. So I'm feeling a little bit more secure now. So Skrulk, is he in the front line right now? Where is he? Where's the Skrulk man at? And we can go ahead and pop this ability right here, which should do some pretty good damage. Let's pull these guys back here. Libra Bubonicus we can use on the Chillgeists. Oh man, sorry guys, I'm just yawning. And yeah, so we've done some pretty good work. Let's start shooting at the Necromancer. And actually the bounce power is in my opponent's favor. I actually thought it was going pretty well for us, but it would appear not. Let me go ahead and make sure my volume's down here. Chillgeists are getting taken out by that Libra Bubonicus pretty effectively. Skrulk's in a little bit of danger. Let's get the Stormvermin kind of popping in here. Let's pull him back. Pop this ability. And all right, so the Blood Knights look to have been kind of dealt with for the most part. And yeah, I don't know why the bounce power is looking a little bit ugly, but it is. It is. The front line's going okay, though. The Rat Ogre seem to be kind of holding their own, helping out against some of these armored troops. The Helpet Abomination is really just beating down these Chill guys who are in pretty bad shape, and good. All right, so we cleaned up those guys. Let's get these guys back in the front. Kind of chucking over there. Looks like he does have some troops here that we can try and intercept these Blood Knights. And let's actually get the Warp Lightning Cannon and have it start shooting here. Let's get Skrulk in the main line. And we do have this really nice kind of Plague attack. So let's go ahead and do that. And Bless with Filth. Yeah, it's good, Anakin. Good. All right, so the Helpet Abomination's coming in the front. Should be able to help out a little bit. Let's get it on that Necromancer. And I think everything's getting taken care of for the most part. We do have these guys. So let's get them going here. Warp Lightning Cannon's getting some pretty effective shots. And the Skrulk man he's a little bit scary right here, what's going on. But bounce power is a little bit more normalized now. Let's get this Helpet Abomination back here to help deal with these Blood Knights. And the Stormvermin collapsing. Yeah, these Blood Knights are done for. They're taking volleys from the Poison Wing Globadiers as well. So, all right. So be it. So right now we're going to get these Skaven Slaves, bring them back over. And now I'm starting to feel a little bit more confident. And Skrulk's going to get his staffs up pretty soon. And once we get another charge of the Libra Bubonicus. Man, that one's always such a tongue twister for me. It's going to be quite a bit better. So what do we have fleeing? Some Rat Ogres? Spooky, scary vampire counts, guys. Oh, there's a corpse cart right there. So let's go ahead and start shooting at that thing. That should be fine. And we'll pull Skrulk back a little bit. It looks like some of these Karen Wraiths are kind of coming over here. So let's go ahead and intercept them. And that's actually going to be our next target for the Libra Bubonicus. So I think we have too many troops stacked right here. So let's get these guys here. It looks like we do have some Plague Monks over, or Skaven Slaves. Let's make sure to get those guys back in it. And all right, Skrulk man's doing pretty good. He's holding it down for the people. Let's go ahead and imbue with Filth right here, which is going to give us a nice poison augmentation across. Oh yes, Helman Gorst. The Gorst man. I was wondering where those extra Graveguard were coming from. All right, this is, what a battle. What a battle so far, guys. We need to make sure Skrulk lives. That's my big concern right here. If Skrulk is like kind of gets compromised, the Skaven tend to crumble a little bit. So let's pull him back, just waddle as best we can. Let's go ahead and get this Helpet Abomination chasing the mighty Gorst. We do have our Warlock Engineer back as well. All right, so Gorst, it's time to fight the Helpet Abomination. Skrulk is going to kind of waddle through these Graveguard, hopefully. And we do have this magic item. I need to get a little bit closer to get into the center radius of those troops. Let's get these Stormvermin engaging as well. And all right, so the Spooky Scaries are doing their thing. So let's go ahead here. And where do we want to shoot? We can shoot at this Necromancer, probably. And the Skaven are having trouble against some of these ethereal units, it would seem. But right now we can pop this. It's going to do magic damage to these guys, which is going to be very, very strong. Does he have any other ethereal units? I think he does have a Banshee over here, so we can go ahead and pop the Libra Bubonicus on that, which is going to give us some really good magic damage. You can see that Gorst is starting to crumble. All right, great. So it looks like a couple of Blood Knights did come back from route. There's actually only 3 of them right here, which is pretty crazy. But you can see that the, what's it called? The Rod of Corruption doing some pretty good work against the Karen Wraiths right here, making them crumble. Looks like they're going to buckle to army losses. Oh no, Gorst. Gorst was feasted on by the Helpet Abomination. Oh man. Yes, good rats, good. Well played, Professor Pone. Skaven, that was a fun one. I'll have to cast that one later. All right, so hey, thanks for the donation, Demon. Great stream as always. Don't forget the Dawi. I won't. We'll get some dwarf games in for sure. Thanks again, man. Really appreciate the support. Well played to Professor Pone. Tried to get me with the Gorst man. That was wild. Helman Gorst. He's so great. Yeah, Assassin might have been good there to really a Gorst game after this one. All right, here we go. It's time. So maybe play dwarves. I think it's a dwarf game is long overdue. I love Vanguard armies. It's really fun. Yeah, the Hell Pit Abomination's pretty disturbing looking for sure. It's quite terrifying. But yeah, I got a new mic set up too, guys. Yeah, GG Professor Pone. That was really fun, man. I got you, man. I'll save you from your miserable work day. Anytime, man. Kingdom of Rodux. Hey, thanks for the donation, man. Really appreciate it. Do you have anything you'd like to see? If so, let me know, please. I'll try my best to oblige. Thanks again, man. That's a really generous donation. Goodness. Hopefully you guys like the unlimited power guy. Hopefully, is he popping up? Let me make sure he's actually. I changed the donation thing, so he's supposed to. Yeah, there he is. All right. I'm glad it worked. All right, so let's go ahead and play. What do you guys want to see? Do you guys want to see dwarves? Dwarves versus Empire? Let's do it. Let's go Belagar. Belagar's cool. He got some buffs. And he's pretty cheap, too, on that same note. So let's get a Thane. We'll get these abilities right here. We'll get the Tormentor Sword. Rune of Wrath and Ruin. Yes, we're doing it. Yeah, thanks again, man. Seriously, that's really generous. So against Empire, I usually honestly just go AP frontline, because if they bring greatswords, I want to be able to trade with them. So let's do this. Let's get a couple of Longbeards. And I'm a little scared to get hammers, because Empire can like kind of, you know, has pretty good artillery, so. Yeah, we're gonna do dwarves this game, guys. It's been too long since I've played my people. All right, so let's get the Goblobber. We are on a pretty open map. We could get Organ Gun too. All right, so that should be good. I think we need a couple Slayers for the back line to kind of defend. Let's get 2 Thunders. That's so many missile units to protect. I think I just go with these 2 for now, or just 1 Thunder. Turin, what do you think about competitive Bretonnia build? Yeah, I'll play one. You got it, man. The Peak Gate Guard, they're just so expensive, and like if he has any artillery, because I'm already like so narrow, I need to have more protection on my flank. So we're gonna get a couple groups of miners. Let's see. Do I have? So these miners can actually go on the front line, I think. Yeah, we can use them to kind of blasting charge in the front line, which is fine. Then, do we want any crossbow units? Yeah, you definitely need to go wide. Nicholas, to answer your question, you can do it with the super chat button. That's here. 2 organ guns and see what happens. It's a little bit much. A little bit much for my likings, guys. I probably need some. Yeah, we can just get miners in the back line. Honestly, miners are like a really solid unit. Like, they're just dirt cheap. They have decent armor piercing, decent leadership. Like, how can you complain? All right, so I think we got everything we need here. So let's do it to it, and good luck to my my buddy Vivictus here. Yeah, we'll get Karl Franz. I'll start the Great Book. Let me get. You see, this is my old work portfolio or binder from my old job. So we have to get a Karl Franz build, and then let me see. Was there anything else? Yeah, and I definitely want to get a Bretonnia build for you guys today too. So I'm gonna make sure to write that down. Let's get Bretonnia. All right, so we're gonna make sure to get Karl Franz and Bretonnia at some point today. We'll get those guys. Keep this open over here. Yeah, you missed your Twitch emotes? Yeah, organ guns are really good. Trollhammers might have been okay. Right now, to answer your question, Eric, I'm actually playing on ranked ladder, so you're not able to augment the funds. These are ranked quick battles, so it has like a set kind of parameters and everything. I don't know if Belagar would still be my like competitive choice if I were in this matchup, but you know, he's not bad. He got some really massive buffs. Like, he's quite a bit stronger now, so. Let's put these miners over here. Let's put one group of miners right here. Should be good. Hey, thanks, guys. Lady Turn's doing great. Yeah, she's studying right now. She's got some big stuff coming up, so she's a little busy today. But she was here in the beginning. I'm sure she's hanging out. So let's get the Runesmith kind of lurking right here. Let's get this guy right here. All right, so we got a lot of Slayers, that's for sure. Definitely have a pretty wide little army. So we're going to kind of stack some of these miners over here on the flanks. They're pretty decent for intercepting cav, honestly. They can like take those charges like champs. These organ guns we can put right here. We want to put the Thane like in the middle of our 3 artillery pieces, so then like if anything lands there, we can intercept them really easily. So let's put one group of Slayers right here, one group of Slayers right here is going to be fine. These guys need to scoot up just a little bit because their range is pretty short. And great, and we can put these auxiliary miners over here as well. Do this, put these guys in group 2. All right, we'll just wait for my opponent. She is studying. Black Iron wants to see a random vampire army. Oh yeah, Dirthu. Man, Dirthu has been neglected for some time. Hey Jake, thanks for the donation, man. Some gyro bombers? Sure, man. Man, I wish you had like let me know right before this game. I would have brought one, but gyro bombers. Okay. We'll try and squeeze in a gyro bomber game today too. Hey, how's it going, Janet on vacation? Welcome, man. Man, I need to charge this laptop. I always forget to charge it before my streams. I'm such a filthy noob. All right, let me get this here. Charger going. I can still read chat, I promise. It's just off to the side here. I have to like stare. Okay, here we go. So we have the organ gun, which, man, that steam tank's going to be kind of annoying. So handgunners, looks like he does have a great cannon of his own. So we're going to go ahead and start advancing a little bit. So let's go ahead and do this. And the organ gun, we can go ahead and scoot up. And I wonder how the organ gun will do against a steam tank. But he does have a celestial wizard coming, so it looks like he has some nuke abilities. But the godlobber should do some really good work here, guys. It should punish these handgunners relatively effectively. I don't know. I guess we just keep shooting at him and see what happens. We probably want to leave one group of slayers back here to kind of defend this piece of artillery. So let's do that. This guy can kind of move up with the rest of my army. Man, we are getting hammered by that steam tank right now. So that is not fun, guys. So let's move the steam tank up and actually just go after the greatswords, because it seems to do really well against like infantry. And there we go. Now we're starting to trade pretty effectively. So he's targeting our artillery, so we can go ahead and shoot at this celestial wizard. And hopefully we can make some contact. We'll find out. Oh, okay, we're going to get a volley off at the very least. That's good. So there we go. Hammer him down. Thunder him down, lads. Oh no, and it looks like the godlobber. Can we dodge that? Can we dodge that? I don't think they can get out of the way quick enough. Oh, look at that. That actually did some good work. All right, so the organ gun's going to be shooting up right here. We got to keep advancing because we're taking steam tank fire, which isn't fun. And honestly, we can probably just ignore him right now and just move up with our thunders too. Just get him rolling, ready to party. Great, so we're almost there, guys. We have Belagar and the boys are definitely getting ready to have some fun. And I don't know if that's like the best use of Winds of Magic. I mean, it did some okay damage for sure, but yeah, I don't know. It wasn't like terribly devastating. So we need to get the Thunders in Group 5 kind of shooting at these guys. Let's get the Miners with Blasting Charges here. These guys can go ahead and start marching over here. We are going to get split up a little bit, which is a little bit rough, but yeah, it is what it is. Okay, great. So he does have some cab over there as well. So there's a lot of threats going on. So he has Sterling's Revenge. He's very split out, but that is fine. Let's get Belagar going after his Lord, and these Slayers can kind of just mirror those cav in the back. So the organ gun's now in range. It looks like he's doing another bombardment right here. So yeah, I guess it's okay. Not a big deal. And our Thane we can kind of keep in the back, just kind of lurking. And we probably want to keep these guys like near this artillery, because I think that's where he's going to go next. And now we're finally in range with our missiles, which is going to be pretty solid. All right, so let's go ahead and get these Slayers kind of going after these Demogryph Knights over here. Rune of Wrath and Ruin we can apply on these guys. And there's going to be some pretty nasty charges, but our organ gun is now shooting in, which is good. Let's get these Miners kind of going after the steam tank as well. And where are our Thunders at? Oh man, our Thunders are just getting hammered. They're taking a ton of damage, guys. All right, so it looks like his Wizard might land, but we can just kind of keep the Thane back there and look at that organ gun just teeing off into those greatswords. That's real good so far. Great, so let's go ahead and get on these handgunners. We definitely don't want to be chasing the steam tank. We can shut down this great cannon pretty easily here, I think. So let's do this. Look at the blasting charges coming in. That's so great. Let's get the Runesmith over there helping out as well. Dragonback Slayer should be able to catch those guys and do some pretty good work. All right, so in the back, we're just kind of hanging out. We do have our Godblobber online. Not too many of them left, but yeah, nonetheless, we can still hopefully get some value out of them. We are going to collapse on his cannon right here, so he's going to get some, pretty heavy compromised stuff back here. The organ gun is still shooting into the greatswords. A very wild fight so far, but okay, good. So we're doing some damage to the Demogryph Knights, which is solid. Let's get these Miners kind of pushing over here. We can just have the Slayers and other guys kind of keep chasing right here. So how's Belagar doing? All right, he's in good shape. And he's continuing to use that bombardment to just one by one pick off my cannons, which is fine, because we can just pull these Slayers up from auxiliary right now and hopefully get in there and do some pretty good work. So man, those organ guns are just slaying those guys, which is so good. And how are these guys doing? Yeah, let's have you make sure you guys are actually chasing the guns. We'll get you pulling over here, I think, but we don't want Belagar to get isolated. Granted, he is very tanky. So I think right now we just go take out his static targets, because he can't kite us with those. And we'll leave these guys kind of going after those handgunners, which is fine. And the Demogryph Knights are getting dragged through the mud a little bit. So let's go ahead and leave the Miners kind of engaging on the Sterling's Revenge. Do we have Runes of Wrath and Ruin? We don't. And I don't know. I'm really tempted to kind of, yeah, let's actually just shoot right here. That's going to be pretty funny. So we want to start shooting at the Demogryph Knights. That's probably going to be the better target here because they're pretty open. And you guys will see, they'll get massacred by these guys. A little bit of lag, but we have gotten his cannon offline. These Miners, we can go ahead and just push through to these guns. Let's go over here, have these guys assist with Belagar. And yeah, oh, look at those Demis get melted. That is so solid. We have another group of Slayers coming too. So hopefully they can kind of assist. I feel like it's going well. Like, it's a little bit hard to tell, to be honest, but these Dragonback Slayers, I don't know, do we want to be chasing guns? I feel like it's not necessarily worth it. Let's pull him over onto the steam tank. We can go ahead and use the Rune of Wrath and Ruin. Yeah, I guess we can just leave this guy to go chase these guys down. That should be fine. So Slayers need to get in there and have some fun. Demogryph Knights are almost offline. And Big Bop of Belagar's just kind of karate kicking some dudes over here. So, man, let's get these guys to go help Belligar out. I think that's going to be pretty important. Is there anything kind of loose in the wings we can kind of shoot at? The Sterlings are always a pretty good target. Now he's trying to snipe these out, which is pretty funny, but he's taking a bit of damage over here. Like, it's not free, that's for sure. The Dragonback Slayers are just massacring these Spearmen, but it's still not like a great trade for us. So maybe we pull out here, see if we can get a little something. And yeah, really hard to tell how this is going, guys, to be honest. We still have our Organ Gun online, which has just basically deleted those Demogryph Knights from the game. And should I start shooting at that Celestial Wizard? I feel like that'd be really funny. But I think we need to work on that steam tank. Like, I think that's going to be really important. Thane's just kind of on guard duty back here. Got some miners coming back, all kinds of goodies. And yeah, that's so far so good, guys. Yeah, as long as we can kind of keep that Organ Gun alive, I think we're going to be okay. Like, I think that's going to give us the advantage. Quite a long cockfight. I feel like he could really drag this one out, because steam tanks can just kind of run circles around the map, which is pretty obnoxious, but I don't know if he'll do that, but we'll see. We'll find out. All right, so Organ Gun is scooting up, and it should be doing some pretty effective fire here. Most of his forces are pretty darn tattered, guys, so we can just ignore those Spearmen. There's absolutely no point to engage those. And it looks like, oh no, he's going to be... Did he get us? No, we still have 2 Organ Guns. Okay, so he missed right there, which is really, really nice. Make sure to keep our Thane kind of guarding in the back. Let's do that. And sorry, guys, I can't reach out right now. I'm just super... There's so much going on. I'm just trying to make sure I'm not missing anything. So Belligar and company can start waddling over this direction. And all right, maybe now we just pop this Celestial Wizard. I think that might be a pretty good idea. So let's just shoot him out of the air. Let's get these guys engaged here. Let's get the Thane engaged there as well. Clean up some of those spears. And we'll just kind of keep going and doing it to it. All right, Dragonback Slayers, time to get in there and do it and have some fun. So right now we can slow these guys down. So we're going to Rune of Wrath and ruin those handgunners, which is going to kind of, you know, drag them down into the mud a little bit. Get our Slayers kind of chasing on the steam tank here. And all right, so yeah, Belligar's waddling. This is never a fun position to be in when you have to waddle around the map like this, but, you know, it's okay. So you have any other troops? Yeah, let's actually get the Godlubber finishing off that Great Cannon crew. I think that's going to be pretty efficient here. Steam tank's going down. The Dawi are proud people. Looks like surround it. I think I go for Karl Franz right here. I think that's the way to go. Yeah, most of his guns are compromised. Our Organ Gun's online doing some pretty good work. Do I scoot it up here? I'm surprised the Godlubber's still online after all that pounding it took from the magic. A little bit of lag. Let me see. I'll make sure to look at chat as soon as this is over. I promise. All right. So the Runesmith is getting a little bit crunked down there against Karl Franz, but his guns are like, I don't think there's any way he can win this at this point. Like he's taking so much damage on all of his units. Let's keep popping that Celestial Wizard. If we can get that Weasel out of the air, we'll be sitting pretty. Let's do that. And it looks like, yeah, that breath attack does a little bit of damage. Nothing terribly devastating. The Slayers do have light armor, so the breath attacks are going to be a little bit more effective against them, but nonetheless. Yeah, and we're probably going to route his guns off the map right here, which is going to be an even bigger tilt. And look how angry. I haven't even gotten a chance to use a Revenge Incarnate yet. That's such a bummer. All right, so, damn, he got the Runesmith off the battlefield. That's too bad. All right, Thunders, get in there. We need you guys. Look how close this thing's having to get an angle here, which is hilarious. And can we get a shot on that guy? Yeah, we can get some shots. There might be a little bit of friendly fire, but... All right, so let's peel these Slayers off right here. We can leave the Dragonback Slayers kind of fighting right here. And Big Daddy Belligar's coming in. And yeah, look how much weapon... He has 518 weapon strength now. He got some pretty nice changes, guys. So let's kind of keep going after the steam tank. The Dragonback Slayers are just dragging it into the mud. Organ Guns should be able to finish it off. Oh, yeah. Oh, the Grudgeon feels so good. That's just like a grudge erection right there. Just like an entire, just these trollish handgunners that have been kiting me around the map, just getting massacred by my angry Slayers. So it looks like his guy's almost offline here. Oh, Belligar, it's time. Belligar's just going to go crunk on Karl Franz. Look how much weapon strength he has when he's got a full grudge erection. 663. Oh, yeah, drop those headbutts. All right, so we push those guys off. Let's go ahead here and finish off these great swords. These guys can go after those handgunners on the far side. We do have our Thunders back online, and it looks like the steam tank is dead. So now we can start shooting here. And yeah, Dawi power, guys. We're putting down these foul kiting tactics. It's time. It's Gotham's Reckoning. So we're going to go ahead and Rune of Wrath and Rune Karl, which we're not doing for damage, but it actually does slow him. So that's going to be pretty strong. Man, that Organ Gun is just doing work. And get these filthy handgunners off the battlefield. Get them out of here. That's right. Get off this map. Oh man, all right. So we're able to do some pretty good work. Karl Franz is surrounded, and Belligar's taking like no damage. I mean, he is such a beast, guys. Yeah, grudge erection. I'm glad you guys. I'm glad you guys like that. Yeah, great. So Dawi versus Empire. All right, GG. All right, so let me get my laptop and look at chat here. All right, let's see. I got a little bit of a charge. It should last for a while now. Okay. Yeah, the grudge reaction. It's so great. All right, Andrew H, a 2v2 community cast. Sure, man. Yeah, we can do that. I'll cast it sometime this week. No problem. Thanks for sponsoring as well, Andrew. It's really nice of you, man. Welcome to the party. Just enjoy life and think of me occasionally when succumbing to the dark side. You got it. You got it. All right, Yorick. You're like the new Maximus. Can I see some Wood Elves? Yeah, you know, Maximus was actually one of the channels I used to watch before I started YouTubing myself. Yeah, I liked his channel quite a bit. He was a really nice guy. Too bad he stopped. Maybe he'll come back. Who knows? Some glorious return, like the next historical title. That'd be really fun to see Maximus come back. Yeah, he was one of the... I used to watch him and Heir of Carthage a lot before I YouTubed, and they kind of inspired me to get into YouTube, so that was definitely some good stuff. Yeah, Wood Elves? Sure, I'm ready. Wood Elves. I love playing Wood Elves. I think it's time for some Mel Gibson, guys. Let me see. Wood Elves. Yes! Alright. So, we're playing the Green Tide, so let's see. We have a lot of options here, guys. Let me make sure my chat box is good. Everything's squared away. You meant the live battle cast? No, I get you. Yeah, I'll do some more live battles this week. Yeah, no problem. You have the best Dawi battles on... Oh, thanks, man. I'm glad you like my Dawi battles. We could do... We could do Bretonnia, but I kind of want to save Bretonnia for a different matchup. So I think we can go Wood Elves. And I think it's time for the Durthu. I think it's time. You know, Mel Gibson has to go make lethal weapons, so right now we'll do this. Okay, so we don't need this forest buff. It's kind of dumb. We can get the Sword of Daith. We're going to cut everything except Flock of Doom. He's basically just going to be kind of a battle lord. And let's go ahead and get Lore of Life, because again, he's a big target. Definitely needs some heavy healing. And what map are we on? The Everrail Ridge, I think. Palpatine is so spooky with those lightnings. Yeah, he is, for sure. You want to see me struggle to cast a 2v2? Yeah, Andrew, no problem, dude. I'll cast it for you. I'll cast some 2v2s. The Dirty Durthu, the Big D Durthu, as I think Indie Pride calls him, which is pretty funny. Alright, so let's go ahead and get some Wild Riders. We probably don't need the shields. I think we can just go kind of... We'll get a couple groups of the Glade Riders with the Hagbane tips, because they're just such a damn good unit. Honestly, I like 3 groups here. That's like probably worth it. We'll get some Eternal Guards with shields, just in case he has like Goblin Archers or anything like that. A Great Eagle. I don't hate the Great Eagle pick here. I really don't. So maybe we get one of those, and I think we get these guys in case he brings like Black Orcs. That gives us a little bit of armor piercing. This is a pretty nasty build. I hope it works. We'll find out in a second, I guess. Let's chevron up our main line. Yeah, that'd be good. All right. From Gotham's Reckoning. Dirty Durthu. We're going to give him the Dirty Durthu right now, guys. Gibson will make it. I got a few replays with Mel Gibson this week, so guys, don't worry. He'll be here. Carl Franz is happening too. Don't worry. Yeah, we'll have some subscriber battles too as the stream goes on, for sure. I usually like to end the stream with those, like calm things down, just unwind. Yeah, Italian Spartacus and I are going to record it this weekend for the head-to-head with High Elves and Dwarves. Durthu is like Plo Koon of Total War. A little bit, yeah. I hear you on that. Yeah. Mel Gibson's great. He's actually one of my favorite lords in the entire game, but Durthu is like one of the guys I really enjoyed early on as well. Yeah. So, we'll see. We'll see how he holds up. Thanks again, guys. Man, you guys are generous. I really appreciate all your support. Okay, we don't want to open that. What is this treachery, guys? Alright, so we're going to go ahead and get our Spearman and Dirty Durthu right here, and then he can be kind of hanging out with his caster lady. And this is where we get real nasty. We're just going to be like having all these filthy forest creatures just harassing and assaulting over here. And the Wild Riders, Group 4 and Group 5, so it's going to be a very micro-intensive build, but I think we're up to the task. I'm feeling pretty good right now. Yes. Can you just march a bunch of Eternal Guard into Chosen Warriors? That's not a good engagement, that's for sure. Dude, I got Jesus hair. It's straight biblical, man. I'm not a religious person, but you know, I got that Jesus hair going on, which is pretty sweet. All right, here we go. It's time. It's time for Gotham's Reckoning. This filthy, annoying Wood Elf build with Durthu. War Dancers are pretty good. Yeah, I wish I had a mullet, dude. If I could, like, so guys, if I wanted a mullet, the trick to a mullet is you shave the front. So right here, you like shave it so it looks like a buzz cut, like a military cut. like kind of like a crew cut where it sticks up a little bit, and then you leave the back really long. So it's party in the front, or business in the front, party in the back is the idea of a mullet, for any of you guys who aren't familiar with our lovely American culture here. Although Europeans have had a good history of mullets too, so. All right, so let's go ahead and shoot here. We'll bring these guys over here to kind of start harassing some of these big ends. And this is definitely going to be some nastiness. Night Goblin Squig Hoppers, I'm not terribly concerned about those guys, to be honest. They're a little bit slow. So we should be able to kind of cut those guys out and get some pretty nasty little harasser here. And our Wild Riders should be able to just dumpster those guys pretty hard. So let's go ahead and actually just force this engagement right here. And in the meantime, we'll just kind of keep skirmishing with these guys, and we'll have our Hawk Riders kind of fly over and do some work against the Orc Biggins. Great. All right, so the Wild Riders got those guys on lock. We don't... Like, they're going to massacre Squig Hoppers. They're much, much superior unit in melee. We're getting some decent harass with these guys here, and you can see our Cav are just free firing on these Orc Biggins, which is going to be a pretty good little engagement for us. And that's actually the Broken Tusk Mob. So that, yeah, look how much of a massacre that is. That is heavy-duty beatdown, just bully beatdown right there, guys. Looks like we got some Night Goblins kind of coming over here, so we're going to go ahead and pull back and just kind of reform ranks and keep skirmishing these guys out. The Broken Tusk Mob, we can go ahead and get these Wild Riders to go ahead and engage them. Should be a pretty atrocious matchup for sure. So in the front, we're just going to kind of wait for them to come. And he does have some troops in the back, so we're actually going to fly behind him and just like position and wait. And man, these guys are just getting toasted. This is just so great. All right, so the Broken Tusk Mob, we can get our Wild Riders to kind of go massacre those guys. And our Glade Guards, we can go ahead and pull up. Let's finish these guys off. And he's trying to like shoot at us with his gobos, I think. But yeah, I don't know. I don't know what he's going to have here to kind of stop us. So we can go ahead and engage here. Let's get Big Durthu in there to have him have some fun as well. Let's get these guys going here. These guys can go here, and these guys can go here. And let's get our caster over there to help out as well. All right, so our skirmishers are able to just absolutely massacre these guys. Let's pull back a little bit. Wild Rider engagement's going a little bit hog wild over here. I'm not sure if I like how that's going. So where are our other Wild Riders? Do we have both groups right here? Okay, great. So we're getting that Earthblood, which is going to be pretty nice. Our Hawk Riders, we can go ahead and just pull back into the distance. And Durthu's just, oh man, Durthu is just going to smack down Grimgor right here. Durthu's actually one of the strongest duelists in the game. So let's go ahead and cast Regrowth on him since he's taking quite a bit of damage. And in the back, let's get the Hawk Rider. So we can, now that he's like not defending his back line, we can go ahead and just engage with these guys and hopefully do some pretty good work. So Durthu just laying the Wampin down on Grimgor right here with that huge freaking Optimus Prime sword, which is pretty great. Our skirmishers, we can go ahead and pull around the back now that we've just absolutely dominated the flanks. It looks like we were able to push these guys back, so let's go ahead and do this. So, great. So the Hawk Riders are going to go just all Lord of the Rings on him. Let's go ahead and drop a Flock of Doom in this mainline engagement. Grimgor is just being mauled by Durthu. That is just straight brutality. Now we have our skirmishers around the back, and I think I lost my control of one of these groups and let it run into those, but it's okay. It's not the end of the world. So let's get these Squig Hoppers right here, and we can just go ahead and run over this direction. Durthu and the boys having a good time, and you can see Grimgor is actually already dead, which is just brutal, man. Do you have any heals? I guess we could drop a heal. Where do we want that? Probably in the front line to keep these troops kind of going. We got our skirmishers over here as well, and we can go ahead and just charge into these rusty arrows and just look how angry our birds are right now. They're just going crazy in here, just going wild. Durthu is he's just the big dong Durthu over here, just going crazy, you know. Oh my goodness, Durthu. That actually was like probably better than Orion. Like he just beat the brakes off that guy. All right, so there's some Black Orcs and other guys coming around the flanks, but you can see our Cav have pretty much shattered him, so we can just come back and do our thing. And the reason I really like Hawk Riders in this matchup because they have really good armor-piercing missiles in melee. So you just kind of have them engage against Black Orcs, and they'll just destroy them. Like it's a brutal beatdown. So the Wild Riders are going to be coming back and engaging against these Black Orcs as well. Do we have any troops on auxiliary that we can have? Honestly, I don't think he has the stopping power to deal with Durthu. So let's just kill this Night Goblin Shaman. Grimgor is shattered. We can go ahead and cast a Flock of Doom right here on these guys, and it's time. You guys ready for the Tron? For the Tron, these guys look like they're from the movie Tron because they have like neon. I don't know if it's an issue with my game, but yeah, it's good. Oh yes, toss them orcs. Oh yeah, that's nice. All right, good. So they got sandwiched pretty good. Durthu and his bird squad are having some good times. We're just gonna have him massacre this little Night Goblin Shaman. And in the back, we can get our skirmishers going here. Let's have them actually, yeah, honestly we can charge into melee and just finish these guys off. They're so low at this point. I don't think there's anything my opponent can do. Durthu's just cackling maniacally in here. Probably going to terror out these guys, to be honest. Durthu's going crazy. Laser beam eyes. Look at him. Oh, yeah, that's some brutality right there. We haven't even used the Lamentation. I don't even know if it's worth using, really. I mean, it's a good ability and all, but... And look, the Black Orcs are going down to those Hawk Riders, which is solid, so... Go ahead and charge these guys in to finish off these Orc boys. Our Wild Riders here just kind of polishing off these rusty arrows, which is nice. They got a full surround, so... Yeah, all right. Let's finish off this little gob over here, and I think that's going to be all she wrote. I don't know how he's still fighting, to be honest. Durthu needs to finish off that Night Goblin Shaman, I think. Let's get these guys back up and do a bit of a rear charge, and we can just start shooting into these Black Orcs with our skirmishers and just massacring them with arrows. And Durthu's just waddling. I guess we don't have much infantry left. I think that's one of the reasons why my opponent's still in the game here. So let's get our cav down, have them do a bit of rear charge into these troops. We have some troops coming back from route as well. And the Hawk Riders, do we even need to finish that Goblin Shaman? I don't think so. We can use Sword of Daith, which is actually really good here. It's going to lower their armor and do some pretty good work for us. So I'm glad you guys like the Palpatine emote. Let Durthu, yeah, Durthu's doing some good work for sure. Dude, on a scale of 1 to 10, I'm 100 on the Senate. I am the Senate times 100. I'm glad you guys like that new super chat thing. It's pretty ridiculous. I was like looking for stupid gifts today. I was like, oh, that's the one. All right. Yeah, Durthu, that's probably worth casting. What does he have left that's still down here? I think he's got some Night Goblins. Yeah, let's get those. Let's get those little weasels. Oh yeah. Oh, look at that. Just birds and trees and. Oh man. Oh yes. Look at that. Oh, that's so brutal. Look at Durthu. He's just so nasty. All right. What do we got down here? I think we have 27 Night Goblins left. So yeah, we just got to fast forward. So. Let's finish those guys off and put them out of group here. Yeah, great. All right. Never noticed the portraits are covered. Oh, yeah, I thought you said the portraits are... Yeah, the characters themselves are covered in blood right here. Yeah, it's pretty cool. Durthu. Yeah, call that the Durthu game. I like it, Blind Woozy. That's good. Oh, yeah, the Dwarves are going to take it all the way, Lord Bio, to answer your question. Hawk Riders are a great unit, for sure. Hey, what's up, Professor Pone? You got a question, man? Any reason you are streaming on YouTube? I like the YouTube community a lot, you know? Like, people on YouTube are, you know, you guys are like my family, so I prefer to stay where, you know, everyone's at. And, like, you know, I don't want to have to, like, redirect you. That whole process is annoying to me, so. And I love streaming on YouTube. It's really fun. Like, Anna says, I sleep with the Senate. Yeah, that Wood Elf build was really good. I mean... The, what's it called? The Glade Riders with Hagbane tips are honestly like the best skirmishers in the game. They apply poison, they're super fast, like really good melee stats. They're better than Illyrian Reavers too. Like they're really good. Alright, so let's go ahead and play, what else did we have to play today? Bretonia? Yeah, let's try Bretonia. Against these filthy rats, because I know that there was a Bretonia request earlier with one of the donations, so I'm going to try my best. So let's get Uncle Albert. We're going to get the Trident. And, you know, the Green Knight, I wonder how he would do in this matchup. Like, I feel like he could be really good. That's so expensive, though, guys. Yeah, I don't know. We'll see. Let's go with the Lifecaster right now. I'm trying to think what units on the Skaven roster really do, like, a lot of poison damage. You just missed a couple games, Nate. Not too many. So for the front line, I think Battle Pilgrims are going to be really solid. We might need a Foot Squire or two just to help out against the... like, yeah, let's cut this, bring 2 Foot Squires just in case he does bring some Storm Vermin. I want to be able to kind of handle those guys. And for archers, I don't know if we're a big fan of archers here. We could get the Royal Hippogriff Knights. They're really strong now, but the issue is like the anti-large from the Skaven is pretty scary. Crusade. Oh, man. Yeah, I don't know if I haven't played this matchup yet, so I'm not really sure how it's going to go, to be honest, but... Let's get some Men-at-Arms with, do we even need the shields on the Men-at-Arms? I don't think so. They're just like a fodder unit. So let's go pretty wide and just like pressure from a bunch of different angles. I think that's going to be the way to go. We could get the Royal Hippogriff Knights. That's a big, expensive investment, but they're very strong. And if he does have like any big targets, we can just kind of murk them real quick. Knights of the Realm are going to be good against Rat Ogres, I think. Let's get this. And do we want Knights of the Realm here? Yes. Knights of the Realm could be okay. They do have a pretty big charge bonus too. So... The one thing we're missing is archers. Skrulk one-shot and sensors. Yeah, I hope so. No, the Green Knight is a tempting pick, because well, the Skaven do have a fair amount of magic damage, and Skrulk has magic, so he would be able to actually fend him off pretty well. We're going to try a little bit. This is a risky pick. This is like, if I go down pretty hard this game, the Royal Hippogriff Knights will probably be the reason why. So, but again, it's experimental, guys. We're just having fun. I figure, do we cut... We could get like one group of fire arrows, just like one, so we have like some perpetual missile pressure. All right, so let's see how it goes. Yeah, whatever. Who cares? Let's have some fun. Need 2 sets of. Andrew says I need 2 sets of Royal Hippogriff Knights to just go balls deep. Fire on ogres. Yeah, that's true. I probably could have brought some more fire arrows, but I want to just go. I have a feeling he's going to have like Globadiers and things like that, so I want to go even wider and have more infantry than him, so I can then like flank and just collapse on everything. Yeah, so we'll see how it goes. It'll be fun. Alright, so let's get these guys in the center. So we want the foot squires to kind of be standing and trading, having some good old fun. Yes! If you could pick units from all factions, oh man, an Uber build, that would actually be really fun if Creative Assembly, like, for 1 week, like, made it so you could combine units from factions and multiplayer, like in a custom type of game, right? I feel like that'd be really fun. So, I don't know, man. That's a good question. So let's get the men-at-arms out here. We'll get another group out here. So we're going real wide, guys. This is going to be a lot of pressure from a bunch of different angles. So we'll get our archers here. We're going to be advancing. So the Skaven probably have artillery, so we probably have to anyways. So let's get these guys kind of flying dirty together. We can have our healer run with the main army. These guys can roll dirty, 3 and 4. Knights of the Realm. I feel like Knights of the Realm are good. They can beat Rat Ogres and, you know, still charge the Skaven infantry and do pretty well. So yeah, we're outswarming them. I bet you we have more troops. Let's see. No, he's doing the Skaven proud. He's got more than me. I mean, I did bring the Royal Hippogriff Knights, who are a very expensive unit. So yes, it's time. Yeah, I'm excited for War of the Beard campaign. It'll be fun. And did I bring the Trident? I'm pretty sure I did. Okay, here we go. Let's do it. Let's do it. So he does have a Warp Lightning Cannon, of course. So let's go ahead and put these guys in group 4. Have them run. We can have them run like up and around like that, and then we can fly our Lord over this direction. So our Cav, I wonder if we can catch these gutter runners with poison. Those things are real nasty, guys. So let's pull our Cav over here and get a little bit crazy. Yeah, but they have those damn snare nets that are just so good. We could maybe pull our Lord and like get them with like a trident or something. We do have the fire arrow, so maybe we can kind of engage on those with those. And do we get? Yeah, let's see if we can kind of head them off with my Lord. We might be able to actually, because Alberic is really fast. Ooh, man, those Warp Lightning Cannons are just nastiness. All right, so let's go in there and see if we can kind of intercept some of those filthy rats. Let's fly our Royal Hippogriff Knights over there. And I think we're actually going to catch them here, guys. They did get a nerf to their snare nets, I think. But yeah, we have Alberic coming in. So he's going to get a little bit of a land right here. But man, yeah, we're taking some heavy fire on those guys. Which, yeah, those snare nets are really good, guys. Okay, so we got to pull back then. I don't think we're going to be able to catch him. Uncle Albert's taking a little bit more damage than I would like. We'll keep the main forces going. Let's get our knights coming up and around the back here. And the Royal Hippogriff Knights as well. We want to get them flying over here. And we need to get our caster and have them start to heal Albert. So Albert, where are you going? Oh, he's in the group with those guys. That's what the problem was. All right, so let's fly back here. We'll get these troops kind of coming here. Oh, and it looks like the Howling Warp Gale, maybe? No, that was my regrowth. Okay. So we'll get these guys going here, these guys going here. Let's get these Cav up around the flank here. And we have 3. These guys can come up and around the back. And let's get these guys going on those Poison Wind Globadiers. And the archers, we can have them shoot here. And let's get all these guys engaging and just having a good old time in the front. All right, great. So yeah, hopefully he doesn't have too many troops back here. It looks like he does have some guys. So let's just pull up and through the forest for now. And Uncle Albert, we can just have him get ready to kind of roast some of these filthy rats. All right, great. So let's see. Our knights, are they in good position here? We can kind of keep pulling them up and around. Let's get these guys collapsing here. And these guys fly back just a little bit and regrowth. All right, so we can regrowth this engagement. We're going to be taking some damage here for sure. So let's collapse on the back. Let's pull these guys up around here. Have them engage here, and our Knights of the Realm can go ahead and get on those Globadiers. And yeah, his Warp Lightning Cannon is trying to shoot us, but what does he have back here? I think we can get on these Globadiers right now. Yeah, let's do that. That's going to be good. So, okay, so we're doing okay on this part of the battlefield. We can get a Wrath of Manon right here, which is going to hit some fairly expensive troops. So, well, that did some okay damage against those guys. I'm not going to complain. And, all right, so he does have the Spears. So, yeah, we probably need to pull out right here. The Royal Hippogriff Knights seem like a unit that the Skaven definitely have the tools to kind of like isolate and punish. So let's push back here and just like get through here. Our Knights did thankfully get on those gutter runners with poison. Let's get Uncle Albert and start going after the Skaven Lord. I think that's going to be one of the better picks here. So where is he lurking? He's right here in the middle, Lord Scroll. But yeah, we're going to have to go over here. Because those Royal Hippogriff Knights are just getting dumpstered, guys. It's not good for them. So I think we got to use our Cav like in the mainline fight. And it looks like he did summon some clan rats in the back and get us. All right. So Uncle Albert is coming over here to help out. We can get him on the artillery pieces just to kind of shut those guys down momentarily. Let's get our Grail Reliquary running. And honestly, guys, I think we lost this one. Like the Royal Hippogriff Knights just were not a good investment. The Skaven were just too good at kind of isolating them and really punishing them. So granted, I wasn't the most effective with my charges and my Cav and things like that, but yeah, it was a good learning experience for sure. Maybe more Battle Pilgrims. I do like Alberic though. Like I feel like he has some pretty good tools for sure. And the Hippogriff Knights. Yeah, we can just have our Knights of the Realm kind of charge those guys down. Yeah, just look at our line buckle against those Plague Monks. So, well played to my opponent. Like, he did a really good job isolating, but the Hippogriff Knights just weren't a good pick. Like, he had these gutter runners that were able to do some really good work against us, and the Warp Lightning Cannon was really good at kind of poking down our large units. So, I think we just needed to go, like, with a bunch of peasants with arrows, honestly, and you know, try and win that way. But, yeah. Yeah, that matchup was not good at all. Like, the way we built just did not work. All right, so let's pull in here. Let's get Alberic back. Maybe we can scrap something. Although, yeah, you guys can see those Globadiers and the Warp Lightning Cannon so good at taking out my my large units here. All right, so let's get our caster. Probably want to pull back like so. Let's get these guys engaging here. Knights of the Realm, I wonder how many kills they got in that charge. A fair amount. So let's pull them back and do some cycle charging. We'll pull Uncle Albert over here. Let's get our caster back here. We'll get these guys re-engaging here. But yeah, those sensor bearers are just, they're pretty strong too. They got a lot of kills for sure. Hey, Kingdom of Products, you're about to go to the pub. Hey, enjoy, man. Glad you're enjoying. All right, so Uncle Albert's coming back. We do have another Wrath of Manon coming in, which we could actually get some pretty good damage, but I really don't think like we have enough stopping power here. So let's actually go assassinate that assassin. I think that's going to be pretty important if we get the chance. And yeah, that's going to be it. GG. Yeah, so a few criticisms of the build. My opponent played really well, first of all, but it's just the big units, they're just not good there, guys. Like bringing the Royal Hippogriff Knights, like Knights of the Realm are okay because they're cheap. So even if your opponent's able to compromise those guys, like you're going to, you're going to be okay. But having like a 2,000 gold investment like these Royal Hippogriff Knights just get dumpstered by the artillery, the Globadiers, and just like so much focus fire. It just, yeah. Oh no, yeah, no problem, Nanamashos. GG, man. But yeah, the big issue was the Royal Hippogriff Knights. Those guys did not cut the snuff. And since I invested so much in that, look how much better my opponent's infantry corps was. So I had, a couple of these guys and 2 foot squires, and he had Plague Monks, which probably beat Battle Pilgrims 1-1. And then also Plague Monk Sensor Bears, which cost 1,100, and they annihilate foot squires. So we just basically got outclassed in the infantry game. He had great micro, good use of the gutter runners. I wasn't able to catch those guys. I think the build that you would actually do well with in this respect is you go very wide with infantry and bring a bunch of peasant arrows with fire. Then you can really gun down these like very squishy infantry. I think that's kind of the way to go. All right, let's get another game in. The way flyer regiments charge now hit Bretonnia. Yeah, the hippos were too expensive for sure. They weren't that great. No, Skaven are really good. Let's see. Yes, we got Wood Elves in. Yeah, good. So we got Wood Elves. I need to get Gyro Bombers and Karl Franz. Yeah, but I think going like wider with Peasant Arrows would have been really good. Like the Hippogriff thing, I was kind of like, had he brought like Doom Wheels and things like that, it would have been good. But he went with a very good competitive build, which, didn't incorporate those very expensive targets. So it wasn't, I didn't have too many good choices there. You need to go at least 3 Hippo Knights to win that one, yes. All elves free for all. Is that what you guys want to see? Okay, let me see. One sec here, guys. All right. It's go time. Sometimes when you like find a match, it lags a little bit. Like you have to sit here, and then what you have to do is you have to go back, you go to multiplayer, and then you just sit here for a second, then you go back. All right, here we go. Hey, Michael Bray, it's been a long time, man. Hope you're doing well. I don't know too much about the different lords and whatnot. Yeah, Pone, I think it's time for some Empire for sure, if I can get into a game. Summon the Elector Counts. Tier 1 factions? Oh man, I don't know. It's too hard to say, man. There's so many good factions. Okay, so we're gonna play the Empire, led by Karl. We're gonna put him on Deathclaw, and let's go ahead and give him Galmarad. Let's just go big on Karl. Man, he's like an arm and a leg. Why is he so expensive? Goodness. Are these weapons that pricey? Oh, they are. Ooh. That's gross. Well, we can... Yeah, we'll just try that one for now. Let's see. The Duke and zombies? Yeah, sure, Robert. You got it, man. I'm down for some Dukage. Some Red Duke beatdown. Hopefully he doesn't dodge. Okay. Karl. I feel like we put you on a horse here. Although Deathclaw is just so cool. Okay, so let's go ahead and have some fun, guys. We're going to play a bit of a fun build. It's not going to be like... Do I get the new Witch Hunter? Because he can shoot and move now, which is kind of cool. So let's get him. What is this item? The Skull of Katam? He has pretty good armor piercing. He can shoot while he's moving. I don't know. Unlimited power. All right, so let's go. Do you guys... Oh, I wish I could get another Witch Hunter. I think I'm maxed out on the units I can get. So, let's get some state troops here in the front. Let's get some swordsmen or great swords to kind of, give us some punching power. We probably want to get the silver bullets. We want to get some handgunners. I don't know if I want to play the artillery game. I think I just advance. The Witch Hunter's still a bit bugged. No, we got it. I'm still going to try and make him work, guys. I mean, I don't know if it's the best pick here, but I think it's probably worth trying. So let's actually cut these guys and just get the Sterling's Revenge. So we're just going to get the stock AP missiles. And aside from that, we can probably get a couple of groups of... I know Empire Knights got an armor buff, which is really nice. We can get some Empire Knights, I think. And then, honestly, it might be worth bringing, like, these Tattersouls. Because they're unbreakable, you know. But again, we want to have enough troops that we can, like, pressure the Dwarfs' flanks. Or we could just go a little bit more expensive and get the Knights of the Blazing Sun. What do they have over Reichsguard? They have a better charge bonus. They have less melee defense. Less armor, less leadership. I think we just go with Reichsguard for now. I think that's probably fine. Karl Franz would want Reichsguard anyways. Okay. Yeah, I don't know how this build's going to work. Steam tank? No, I don't like steam tanks that much. I don't know, they're kind of trollish. We could get like a great cannon or something. I don't really... I like to just advance and kind of like try and swarm. What else can we do to like stock and get a bunch of free company? That could be kind of fun. Yeah, I know the Witch Hunter isn't great in this matchup, guys, but I just want to kind of have some fun. You know, like I can play super serious competitive builds all day and just, you know, do well, but part of me likes to experiment with like weird things. No, Darth Vantos, I'm actually American. Yeah, Empire Knights are a good deal, for sure. So this one is for... I know someone asked for Karl. This one's for you, Corbeck. I know you wanted to see Karl Franz, and here he is, making a glorious appearance. Yes. No, Blazing Sun don't do magical damage. They actually just do fire damage, so. Oh yeah, that's right. I totally forgot to switch the weapon. I accidentally brought the... You know what? But to answer your question about Golem Raz, it actually... The anti-large one, it gives you 40% armor piercing damage too. So it's going to make Karl really strong versus like lords and stuff. So I'm hoping that I can muck up his like gun line or his artillery, and then I can really do some work with Karl on some of his lords and stuff. And I have Lore of Life, so Karl's like big weaknesses that he can't heal very well. So yeah, so that's that, boys. Yes. Yeah, I'm just gonna play some fun builds. I mean, I will play serious builds too. The Witch Hunter novels? Yeah, I bet those are really cool. Like the Warhammer Fantasy Witch Hunter novels, because they have like, you know, I mean, they're hunting all these like monstrous entities, right? Like that must be pretty fun to like read about. Yeah, Knights of the Blazing Sun might have been a good pick too, but they're a little pricey. All right, here we go. What do I think about the Beastmen? Yeah, we'll you know what? We might do a full Beastmen Vanguard army to kind of entertain you guys at some point today. All right, great. So we have a pretty wide line. I think that should be more than the Dwarves have. And we're actually going to advance through the trees, because again, that's going to obstruct a lot of his missile fire and different things like that. Strellin's Revenge, we can kind of like pop over here in Vanguard. And can these guys Vanguard? They can't, but we're going to put them like right up here and have them advance separately. Because the Dwarves like don't have any like real pressure to come after us. So let's get the Witch Hunter. And can he Vanguard? He can't, but we can put him on his own mission here. It's going to be fine. We'll put our caster kind of back with the main army a little bit. Put Karl Franz with the main army as well. Let's put these guys in 2, 3, 4. And these guys, we can go ahead and have them roll dirty with the Witch Hunter. 3, 4. So we need to move these guys up here. So let's put one group out here. Let's put one group down here on the far side. And, yeah, good. Good, Anakin, good. All right, it's showtime. I think we're good. I don't think we forgot anything. We can put these guys in group 5. Yeah, that's good. All right. Sorry, I have to keep charging my laptop, so I keep, like, putting it over there, which is ridiculous. Yeah, I love Beastmen. Honestly, if I were going into a tournament, I would probably pick Beastmen. I feel like I can overrun most Empire players and, you know, people with the Beastie Boys. The Witch Hunter can shoot while he's moving now, and he's got a pretty sweet little outfit on. He's got accusations, so we can accuse the Dwarves of heresy, which is kind of weird. I guess they could be Chaos Dwarves, right? And the Silver Bullets are really good because they have stock. Even though they do magic damage, they're still a great pick because they have stock, so you can sneak up on the Dwarves without taking too much artillery and missile fire in return, which is very good. Yeah, I did. I just posted a video of me playing High Elves and losing to the Beastmen today. It was a really fun match. I tried the Lord of the Rings build, which like you used a ton of Great Eagles, but it just didn't. It wasn't that functional. Yeah, it didn't do the trick, guys. All right, here we go. It's showtime. Let's do it, Anakin. Okay, he has gyros, which is actually good for us. So let's go ahead and... Oh, man, look at that juicy box. We're going to run these guys over here. Let's run these guys up here, and these guys can go over here. All right, great. So I think everyone's... Oh, the Witch Hunter doesn't have stock, does he? Oh, that's right. Flee, you fools. Let's pull these guys around as well. The Witch Hunter, we need to like have him go Mission Impossible over here. And the artillery fire is coming in, shooting swordsmen, which is fine. They're kind of durable folk. So where do we want to go? He does have a bunch of these. Karl Franz can take these guys out of the air, I think, if he gets a little bit too crazy with those. So let's see what happens. So let's get the Witch Hunter shooting here. These guys can form ranks and shoot here, which I think is going to be pretty good. And yeah, so we're gonna get some healthy fire on these guys for sure. Get in there, Karl. Do it. Do it. Okay, so now he knows we have those silver bullets, but at least we got some pretty good damage on those guys. So let's go ahead and pull these guys back. We'll get the Witch Hunter kind of advancing with the main army, because honestly shooting the Witch Hunter isn't like the best choice here. So let's keep moving our cav up and around, get our main force kind of advancing. Karl Franz, they do not have his consent. And all right, great. So we're postured around the back. He does have a bit of a doom box right here, but honestly, like we can probably slam into here and get some pretty good value. So let's run into these trees to get some cover. These Reichsguard can go ahead and just kind of posture over here on the sides. And we want to just get that mainline engagement kind of rolling on. And does he have a lot of Thunders? I think he does. So these guys can go ahead and advance here. And what does he have? He has Dwarf Warriors. I think he has some Longbeards here. So let's get these guys like so. These guys can go ahead and get over here. And let's go ahead and just kind of do a bit of a charge into these guys, which I think is going to be good. So we're going to do a full engagement right now. Let's go ahead and get the Witch Hunter kind of shooting at the Gyrocopter. Just kind of pressuring that guy. And let's get these guys going here to engage. These great swords can go mosh these guys up. These guys go here. And yeah. All right, great. So everything's going relatively to code. I think we have a pretty good little engagement going on. Karl's flying over the back, getting a little bit crazy. So I think we pull him back right here. Let's get these guys going here. These guys going here. So we do get a nice little charge. Like, oh, that's actually good. So I don't mind like kind of pushing these guys through and just like taking a lot of casualties on them, because they got in deep enough that I think it's going to be pretty solid. So let's cast Regrowth on these guys. Karl Franz can go ahead and come in here as well. Let's have him get on the Gyrocopters. And the Reichsguard, you know, are blocking all these up right now, which is really, really solid. So let's go ahead and cast a Regrowth on Karl. I think he needs it. Let's have him go after the Gyrocopter, and that will give him bonus first large. So who would have known? The bonus first large is really coming in hot right here. So these handgunners, let's position them here. Let's get these guys out here, get them on the flanks of the army. And Karl Franz is having a good time. So let's go get this Gyrocopter. We got our caster here. The Witch Hunter is going to be shooting this guy. And can we accuse this Gyrocopter of heresy? I think we can. Let's go ahead and shoot it. And yeah, all right. So we can shoot right there as well. Karl can go ahead and just kind of push in here. So those Reichsguard did kind of go down there at the end, but it was still a worthwhile trade. So we're going to pull these ones back. We're going to get these handgunners positioned around the back of the army. Let's pull these guys up and around. Do we have any healing we want to do? Honestly, Karl Franz is probably worth healing. So let's do this, and let's actually start going after his Rune Lord, who isn't going to be like the tankiest of choices. And does he have his Gyrocopter here? I think he does, but we can just start kind of shooting right here. I think that's good. This Witch Hunter is just doing work on that gyro right there. Frontline engagement's going well, and that Rune Lord is definitely in the wrong neighborhood. So he has some Dwarf Warriors chasing us. We can go ahead and ride those guys down pretty effectively, I'd say. Take these guys off skirmish mode, pull them up and around. And how are these handgunners doing? Yeah, let's shoot into those guys in the back. So Karl needs to be a little bit more effective here. He's kind of messing around, and I'm not pleased with this. So how are these Reichsguard doing? Okay, so they're doing good. They've routed those guys off, so let's get around the back. These other Reichsguard, we need to kind of get them in there ASAP to finish off those Quarrelers who are trading pretty effectively with us. Like that's not a good engagement. So let's get this guy back. We can go ahead and accuse his lord. Let's get these guys, Karl going after the Gyrocopter, and let's go ahead and use Regrowth on him as well. All right, great. So he's coming in. You do have these Reichsguard in the back, and yes, we can get in there and hammer those guys, which is going to be great. So he does have some Slayers somewhere. I'm not sure where they went. Oh, are these the Slayers here? No, those are just Dwarf Warriors, actually. Looks like our Witch Hunter's here as well. So let's go ahead and just kind of have him go engage this guy. We have some Swordsmen coming back in here. The Reichsguard are kind of running shop in the back line, that's for sure. So let's go ahead and just kind of get them on the cannons. We can get these gunners shooting here. And these Free Company Militia, or excuse me, these Silver Bullets are back online now too, which is good. So Karl is off in the Shadow Realm, being kited into oblivion. So that's definitely a bit of a mistake on my part. Let's get my caster in there as well. And yeah, you can see we're getting some pretty good fire on these backline troops here. Reichsguard, we need to kind of be pushing through and shutting down Thunders. We need to get rid of his armor-piercing attacks. That's going to make Karl Franz that much more effective. So that Rune Lord is asking for it. He's asking for the business. Let's go ahead and accuse him. And yeah, all right, good. So everything's going pretty well, I'd say. It's a pretty close fight. Balance power is very even. The Reichsguard are doing very well for us in the back line, so let's shoot these Dragonback Slayers while we can. And yes, we got onto those Thunders, which is good. Karl's here. He's going to have an Erect Galmaraz pretty soon. And where can we get this caster? I feel like the caster can go help out back here as well. So we are getting some nice pot shots on those Dragonback Slayers. So the Reichsguard, we can go ahead and pull over here to get away. We do have another heal, so I think, man, healing Karl Franz just feels so important, but I think we just save it for now because he's in good shape. Oh man, he is beating the brakes off those guys. Let's get our Witch Hunter in here to engage. Let's pull these Swordsmen over here as well. And the Reichsguard, how are they doing? All right, so we need to just kind of keep pushing these Thunders off the battlefield. Our caster and his buddies are doing pretty good. Do we want to turn and shoot at these gyros? Let's actually move because I think he's going to do a bomb there. And Swordsman, rally to your king. Yes, finally the bounce power is starting to shift. Let's actually get this this ninja hunter. Let's get this witch hunter back in here and have him get in melee and help out a little bit. All right, so Karl Franz is definitely getting some action in here. Let's go ahead and shoot at these gyrocopters. Looks like our wizard does route off. A little bit of sloppy micro on my part, but it's okay. No one's perfect. Is he going? Yeah, I think he might actually reroute because he's gonna probably. Although I don't know, that's pretty close to the dwarves. Let's see if we can kind of save him real quick and just like charge in there and maybe rally our guy. His lord is pretty much offline, but he does have a lot of troops left. So I think right now we just take out his leadership. So let's go for this runesmith. And now we do have Golmaraz, so we can go ahead and pop that, which is going to give us heavy armor piercing damage. Let's get in and shut down his cannons as well. Yeah, those thunders too are so good. But yeah, we need to shut down those cannon pieces. Bounce power starting to come in our favor finally, so that's real good. Swordsmen seem to be holding up pretty well too, which I definitely can't complain about. And Karl and his witch hunter buddy are just going to purge some heresy right here, which is always a good time. All right, so where are our healthy Reichsguard? We got 15 here, we got 27 here over chasing. So let's pull them back, have them get those quarrelers over here. And once we kill his leadership, I don't think he's going to have a chance to come back. I think like that's going to be too, because dwarf leadership's normally very hard to kill. Yeah, those guys are shattered. He doesn't have too much left, just some kind of weak troops here and there. And the witch hunter was okay. You know, honestly, I don't know how well he truly performed. Do we want to use the accusation right now? I think we kind of just hang tight. Yeah, we'll just kind of hang tight for now. So let's get these guys up and over here. What troops? Oh, and we do have the silver bolts come back, so they can shoot those guys. Let's get these infantry kind of reforming ranks on these dwarf warriors. And good. All right, so let's go ahead and just save the accusation. We can accuse these guys, and I think that's going to be it. So Karl. Yes. All right. Hopefully you guys like that build. It was definitely not traditional, but it worked, right? Karl Franz was a bit of a world beater, you know? That's a Grojin. All right, I think we play vampires next. So I'm gonna get some water, guys, real quick, and in the meantime, I'm gonna get some music going for you guys. Let's put some. There's only so many songs I can play that are like don't have copyright issues. So let me see what I can do here. All right, so we can do the. Here we go. This is good. All right, I'll be right back. Yes! 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 I actually just went into the restroom and looked at this mustache, and I was like, that is the most atrocious thing I've ever seen in my life. So I actually just like got my electrical razor and shaved it. I was like, get out of here. Oh, that's so horrible. Oh my God. Okay, hopefully you guys enjoyed that song. All right, I'm back. Oh, I can't wait to play Norska again. Oh, did I cut the song out right at the good part? I couldn't hear the sound myself. So Robert Kirkpatrick, this one's going to be for you. We're going to play the Vampire Counts. Yes, the big black coach. All right, so let's play the Vampire Counts. Yeah, good. So he wanted Red Duke, and then let's, of course, on the zombie dragon. Come on. Oh, chaos. All right, this could be fun. So let's go ahead and do, of course, zombies. Do we want Winds of Death? I'm not a big fan of Winds of Death. I always miss it. Sword of Antiheroes? Why not? Let's do it. Dubstep have never sounded better. All right, so first things first, Black Coach. Because what kind of a game would this be without the mighty Black Coach? Let's get some armor-piercing units. I could pull off, like, yeah, I could be like a budget Freddie Mercury Gojira, for sure. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe. People tell me all kinds of, like, I look like all kinds of things. People have told me I look like Ethan Hawke, like from the side, if you look at my profile. Like, kind of like Ethan Hawke looking. I've heard all kinds of things, and it's funny. It's funny. So my dad is actually an actor, and nobody's ever told me I look like my dad. All right, so let's see here. Well, I mean, people who know me have said it, but okay. So let's get some Skeleton Warriors as fodder units, which is going to be good. Cryptors are obviously very solid in this matchup as well. Mortis Engine, very good against Chaos. Dude, of course, Michael. I got to bring the Black Coach for you, man. Yeah, Black Coach for days. What will they do against such reckless hate? How much does a Terrorgeist cost? I feel like I want another Terrorgeist, but it's so expensive, guys. Maybe we just cut these guys. So, oh, it's already so junky, like this army. Okay, so we have 4 skeletons to give us some fodder. We can, you know what? Let's get some zombies while we're at it, because we're just going full on ridiculous here. We can get another Terrorgeist. Just in case he tries to contest the skies, I think it's going to be pretty important that we have those. We can get Von Hells and Gaze of Nagash. I don't know how much damage Gaze of Nagash does. Hopefully a little bit. Do we want Fellbats too? Fellbats I feel like aren't necessary here. Maybe we cut one group of zombies. Let's get the Tithe and then some Skeleton Spears. Alright, this is such a janky army, guys. Ah, man, this is so ugly. Fully upgrade the... Oh, okay, hold on. Fully upgrade Black Coach. All chevrons go to the coach, guys. No one else gets any. So much micro... Yeah, this is going to be a weird army. Alright, so chat. Fully upgraded the Black Coach. Of course, Andrew H, man. Of course, dude. +1 in Keanu Reeves. Oh, Keanu Reeves is an awesome guy. Now you're curious, Wouldn't you like to know? What do you think of a BBC versus Doomwheel battle? Would that violate the YouTube community standards? I would instantly get demonetized if I had a Doomwheel versus Black Coach. You know what would be really funny to do, and maybe I'll do it tonight or in the next couple days, is do all Black Coach. We do all Black Coaches. So we do like 30 Black Coaches versus 30 Doomwheels in a multiplayer game. My dad is the Emperor from Star Wars. That would be interesting. I'm sure that upbringing... Yeah, I'm probably going to lose this. Terrorgeist lose to dragons pretty hard, so I'm a little scared. I'm not going to lie. Like, if he brings a couple Chaos Dragons, I'm just going to get raffle stomped. Okay, great. So let's do this. Let's put these guys on the outside. God, this is such a junky looking army. Ugh. Ugh. It's just gross. We'll put the Tithe. The Tithe we're just gonna like just toss in the front and see what happens. The mighty Black Coach can be lurking over here. I should have brought Blood Knights. There's so many things I should have brought. It's just, oh man, I'm not excited for this match, guys. Doomwheel versus Black Coach would be considerable. Yeah. Oh man, Nicolas Cage. Oh yeah, Nicolas Cage is my dad for sure. All right. You guys would probably know that already. You would probably. I'll try, man. You know, everybody under. Okay, so good. So he has no. Let's get the high ground. Let's get the high ground, Anakin. And in the meantime, we're gonna go bring some this nasty pestilent breath on him. So, does he have Chaos Warriors? It looks like he has. Oh, he has Archeon the Never Chosen versus the Red Duke. Oh man, that's great. So we actually do have a couple breath attacks. He does also have a Shaggoth. So I think the Skeleton Spears plus the Terror guy should be able to take the Shaggoths down. So we're gonna fly and get some breath attacks right now. So the breath attacks work pretty good from like a side angle. So does he have any chosen? Oh yes. Oh yeah. Yes, good Anakin, good. Let's get the Terror guys over here. Okay, great. So right now we're just gonna breathe some lovely dragon breath on these chosen. Check this out, guys. Oh yeah, nasty black dragon breath. Haha. That's probably worth it. Those are chosen, so any damage we can get to those guys is pretty good. Great. All right, so now we're just gonna kind of get up on the high ground, secure everything. And you know what? Let's get the black coach and start trolling on my opponent. Let's do it. Let's go meme on him. We're gonna meme hard, boys. It's gonna be pretty fun. So what else do we got? Why is Archaon hurt? Oh, he must have gotten caught in that dragon breath. That's too bad for him. The black coach. Doom has come to your world, mortal. Tremble. Tremble, mortals, and despair. Oh yeah, look at that cinematic. No, it's a trap. It's a trap. All right, so we're gonna run right now. He was expecting the coach. So let's go ahead and try the Terrorgeist breath and see how that does against the. It's pretty nice that we do have the aerial superiority though. I think that's definitely some good stuff. Oh, we have another breath attack, so we can actually get a breath attack here, and let's try it on these Chaos Warriors right here and see how. I'm curious how it does. So we're gonna do the little death shriek there. Nah, well that's not terrible. That's certainly not terrible. All right, so Anakin's gonna get the high ground here for once in his life. We could summon some zombies. I think that might be okay to kind of like muck up his charges a little bit. So the black coach can go ahead and take care of these Forsaken pretty well. Let's go ahead and take some Skeleton Warriors over there too, see if they can do their job. Let's get the Tithe kind of engaging on these Forsaken. We'll get these Skeletons here. Let's get the Great Weapons here. These guys here. These guys here. And let's, of course, get the Mortis Engine going here. And good. All right, so everything's going to code for the most part. We can go ahead and just... Let's pull back, get like a bit of a box, because I don't think he has anything that can punch us too badly. So the Terrorgeist we want to send right here. And the Duke, I don't know if we want to go... Yeah, the Duke... Yeah, I guess we can let the Duke kind of fight Archaon for a moment, and then we can just pull him back. And all right, so the Mighty Black Coach is doing some pretty good work. We do have some Skeleton Spears, so I'd like to get those on this guy. Let's pull back here, and Terrorgeist we can engage here, and now we can go ahead and good. All right, so the Red Duke's back in the air. We can go ahead and get down and dirty. Let's pull the Mortis Engine back. Definitely want to summon some zombies behind. Are these Chaos troops right here? Let's go ahead and summon some zombies right on top of these guys, which is going to be pretty good. And I'm trying to think about like a good angle for this breath attack here. So we probably want to get a big heal because we're going to be taking a lot of damage initially. Let's get this Mortis Engine kind of circling and trolling. The Black Coach is having a good old time. And how's this Terrorgeist doing? He seems to be doing okay. And we have the Skeleton Spears coming as well, so that's going to be really good. All right, so we honestly could go kill this this Dragon Ogre Shaggoth, but I think we get a breath attack right here on these Chaos Warriors. Oh, I hope it hits the center mass right here. It might actually clip the wings, which would be really unfortunate. So there we go. Oh, that's terrible. That just did not hit where I wanted to hit. Oh man, that's real bad. All right, so we're going to go ahead and get on his Lord right here. Let's go ahead and cast Elsif, which is going to make him a pretty weak duelist. Let's ramrod it. Let's ramrod him. Let's do it to it. So we could keep working on this guy. We do have the Skeleton Spears and some other troops here, which is going to be good. We do have a zombie summon, so let's do this and see if we can block his escape. Because oh man, he's just getting beaten down by the Red Duke and the Coach. Nobody can stand up to that fury. What can man do against such reckless hate, guys? You know? All right, so Archaon the Never Chosen is just getting dumpstered right now. So that's all right. Let's see if we can headshot him. Okay, here it comes. Gaze of Nagash, headshot. Come on, cast it. Cast it. Cast it. Oh, you just not feel like casting it? All right, let's fly over here. Let's get this guy going here. We want the Terrorgeist on that Lord as well. Come on, no scope. We got to no scope him right here, guys. It's gonna be the key. I'm overcasting that. I'm going big. Come on, shoot it. Oh yeah, down you go, buddy. All right, so let's go ahead and use the Dragon Breath on this pocket of troops over here. These Chaos Warriors. It's Mortis Engine this. And okay, breath attacks. Oh man, that did some good work. All right, so let's finish off this Dragon Ogre Shaggoth. Do we have enough for overcast? I think we don't. So, man, the Black Coach, just nobody can handle this heat. You know, it's too much, guys. I think that's gonna be it. Yeah. Good night, my sweet prince. We'll see you. We'll see you on the other side. He got Never Chosen pretty hard. Damn. You guys like that headshot? Flawless victory. So yeah. All right. So let's go ahead and see what's going on here. That was some brutality. He got nagashed all over Archaon. The Ever Chosen. Oh baby, a triple. I love that meme. That one's really good. Yeah, Red Duke's a beast, guys. He's really strong. I mean, he's a good duelist. Elsif really like makes him punishing. I like my opponent's build actually. Halberds, you know, like, but again, Archaon just wasn't up to snuff, guys. He just got manhandled. Yeah, that was real. That was real good. It's funny that the Black Coach was originally a fan service meme and now it's actually a pick. Yeah, it's actually not terrible. And let me see here. All right. And did you have a request? I saw that there was a, let me go ahead and check. I saw that there was a donation, but it comes through a different filter of Super Chat. So if there's anything you'd like to see, let me know. Yeah, I'm drinking a lot of water. I'm going hard in the paint. Check this out. See, this is actually just a mug of water, and it's actually warm water too. Isn't that weird? I drink like warm water because it like helps my voice keep rolling. No, I actually just shaved, dude. To answer your question. Yeah, you got it, Michael Bray. No problem, dude. If you guys see Michael Bray in chat, he's the original Dark Lord of the Black Coach. Back when I had like a few hundred subscribers, he used to come into my videos and demand the Black Coach. So let's hear it for him, guys. A true patriot. So yeah, I'm gonna do some. Yeah, Agony Duck knows. See, he's wise. It was the Black Coach. That's the only reason I won that game. So I'm just gonna do some stretches real quick, guys. Just get the shoulders loose and everything. I think I could play a little bit longer today. I feel really good. I actually did some stretches this morning before the game and everything, so I'm feeling decent right now. Yeah, it's good. The Slayer King and gyros. Yeah, I still got to get gyro bombers. I know someone requested that earlier. So, one sec, guys. Let's see. Yeah, so Robert, I know you donated on directly. So if there's anything you want to see, let me know. Hail the Lord of the BBC, the true Black Coach patriot. Yeah, he started the movement. He's one of the original founding fathers of the Black Coach. All right, I think we're good. Let's get in here and have some fun. Can you show a good orc build? Yeah, sure. We're gonna do why is Turin more ripped? I used to actually be a really serious athlete before I had my wrist problems. I ran track in college. I played football for 7 years. I played running back. Would you guys want me to upload my football highlight video onto the channel? I can show you guys if you want to see back when I used to play. You guys probably get a kick out of that. All right, so I is the fisherman. Hold on, so Gyrocoppers, Bretonia, Carl Franz, Wood Elves. Yeah, we've gotten most of the requests. Let me make sure I didn't miss anything. Greenskins is. I want to play a New World faction though against the Chaos. I think that would be fun. So what do you guys want to see? Let's see. So we got Duke and Zombies. We saw Wood Elves. We got let's see. Gyro Bombers. We could do gyro. Yeah, let's do that. Okay. Gyro Bombers. So for our Lord, let's go ahead and go with since we're going so expensive, we're going to go a little bit cheap with our Lord. So let's get Banner of the Lost Hold. Let's go ahead and get Master Rune of Wrath and Ruin, or Rune of Wrath and Ruin, sorry. And we probably want to keep the Forge Fire. And let's get a Thane. Thanes are going to be really important against Chaos against Chariots and stuff. So, all right, guys. Just a disclaimer. I might just get dumpstered. No, it's time for the Gyro Bombers, guys. It's time. So we're gonna get this guy and a regular. We're going double Gyro Bomber. It's gonna be full on glory. And let's get some hammers. Let's get some Dwarf Warriors. Aside from that, we probably want to get the Grumbling Guard. It's the Dawi. It's the Dawi. Don't worry, guys. I'll get dinosaurs in the next game. This game, though, we're going Gyro Bomber. This is actually a matchup in which I can get away with it, so I think it's worth it. Let's go here, and then do I have enough for the Dragonback Slayers? I don't. Darn it. What can I cut? I've already gone so skimpy on these guys. I guess we just get rid of that and just go for the Dragonback Slayers, right? All right, here we go. Man, this is gonna be something. They have wronged us. Satisfy the grudge. It's gonna be great. Oh, he switched? Oh, what the heck? Come on, man. Don't do me like that. All right, so how do we want to change the build if he switched? The Dwarf Warriors probably aren't as important if he did that. So let's get some troops that are immune to psychology in the front line. I think that's going to be a little bit more important. So we probably bring some Longbeards in the front, and then we use the hammers to kind of support. Maybe we cut one group of hammers and we just have those 5 in the front line. And that's going to allow us to get another group of powder. Oh, that's so much. Do we want to get like... Let's get oh, that's so hard to protect though, because he's going to have so much pressure. Okay, so we have our front line down here. These guys down here are our front line. We have these 5. That should be adequate. We have the Gyro Bombers. We can get one more Thunderer. Oh no. I wasn't watching the timer. Oh, well, at least I clicked that Thunder. I was like staring right at the thing, like not paying attention to the timer. Okay, we're only losing 500, so it's like one group of miners, but it's okay. Yeah, it's happening. Yeah, I wasn't paying attention. Dang, that's too bad. All right, guys, it's time to satisfy the grudge. He's getting grudged for that. Hey, how's it going, Baze? Welcome, man. Baze, yo, yo, yo. You need Slayer? I know, I need more Slayers, guys. No, Dwarf Furious, this is an elite Dawi Air Force. This is like the expensive one. I have the Gyro Bomber, guys. And it can shoot while it's moving now, so that's kind of cool. Alright, so let's go ahead and get these guys here. Let's get these guys here. That's going to be our Dawi front line. We're going to go a little bit wide. Yeah, this I probably should have brought Iron Drakes, but I really want to use Gyro Bombers this game, so guys, just take this with a grain of salt. It's not the most competitive build. It's more of a fun build, but it should be good. Should be functional, at least. Alright, so let's get the Dragback Slayers guarding these guys. I mean, at the very least, we don't have too many soft spots, right? Like, it's a very kind of sturdy army. It's time to satisfy some grudges. So we can do drive-bys with the Skyhammer. It's going to be great. You forgot Mazda Mundi only counters Iron Breakers. I believe, guys. You know what? We're going to ready up here. His army's really small. And these guys have heavy armor-piercing missile attacks, too. So hopefully we can, like, kind of gun down his big dinos with them. I don't really know how it's going to go, to be honest. We'll find out. Yeah, Iron Breakers are really good. I agree. So what do we have here? Some Chameleon Skinks? Okay, that's fine. So we can honestly just advance. Chameleon Skinks are okay against Dwarves. It's not, like, anything devastating, so... yeah, so we're just going to advance right now. We can use a Rune of Wrath and Rune coming up relatively shortly. Do we want to waste ammo on those guys? That's the thing. So he has some Cold One Riders coming in here, so we want to make sure we're braced. So let's go ahead and do this real quick. Let's go here. Let's get this Thane over here as well with his Tormentor Sword, so we're going to put him in Group 3. We're going to start shooting right here. And do we get any shots off that are good? Yeah. I feel like this is going to be a real rough one, guys. So let's go ahead and pop Rune of Wrath and Rune on these guys. We're going to pull these back. We're going to pull our Gyrocopters, and let's also get the Thane over here. And yeah, so we're going to take a bit of a charge, but these are... Oh, we didn't want to countercharge it. That was a bit of a mistake. So, okay, so let's get my Lord kind of going over here to help out against these guys. Let's get the Thunders shooting at these Cav. And do we want to... Oh, if he's going to push through the main line, that's fine. We can just kill him with the... We're actually getting some decent damage on those guys right now, which is solid. So let's pull back. We want to be out of range. They can actually shoot while they're moving, so we can just pull and do a bit of a strafing maneuver. And yeah, okay, so we actually cleaned up a lot of his stuff. It's not like the worst initial engagement I've ever seen. And the Thane, I think we actually saved the Tormentor Sword right now. I don't think we need it at the moment. So these big Gyro Bombers, we can go ahead and start shooting at Croc-Gar, which I feel like is going to be pretty good. Our Thunders are back online, so let's shoot here. Let's get the Slayers kind of engaging on Croc-Gar as well. And good. All right, so now we're going to get the Skyhammer and do a few bombing runs, just kind of get things going a little bit wild over here. And all right, good. So it's going to go, and is this a good target right here? I think it might be. So let's fly over, and yeah, we need to kind of go and find that juicy spot. So that's good right there. That does some decent damage, and we can go ahead and fly here. Let's go ahead and just keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going, and good. All right, so we got some decent little bombs on his line there. Oh, that's probably more on our hammers. Yeah, I just messed up there. Ooh, that was real ugly. All right, great. So our Slayers are back on Croc-Gar. So let's pull these guys back, engage on Croc-Gar. Let's get the Thane and the Tormentor Sword. Kind of just get ready to chase him down and potentially polish off Croc-Gar. Dragonback Slayers are chasing him pretty effectively. It seems like we're doing okay in the front line fight. The Croc-Sigors are definitely very strong. Get my Dwarf Lord going over there. And can we catch him? Maybe we can. Yeah, so we have to switch and just kind of keep shooting at Croc-Gar here. And the Thane, if we can get an angle and maybe like get him with the Tormentor Sword, that could be really good. We do have a Rune of Wrath and Rune as well. I think we use that on the Saurus Warriors though. And all right, so let's keep doing it to it. We'll get these guys going here. Let's have them reinforce that front line, which is buckling a little bit. And we can start shooting here, and let's go ahead. Yeah, man, our Gyro Bomber just got pushed off the battlefield really, really aggressively. So it's still going to be a hard fight. We still do have a chance, but his Lord is a little bit surrounded. We might be able to get some decent kills right here, some decent pressure. It looks like there is some stuff coming into the back line, so let's go here. Let's have these Gyro Bombers kind of help out a little bit in this respect. And yeah, it's going rough, but all right. So let's push in, see if we can kind of wrap up and around. And honestly, guys, the Gyro Bombers, yeah, I was kind of like planning more to fight the faction he picked initially, but yeah, it is what it is. It's fine. So the Thane, we want to go. He did pop Hand of the Gods on us with Croc-Gar, so maybe we just kind of keep hammering his Lord and hoping we get lucky. Let's get these guys on the Cold One Riders. Let's get these guys back, and the Dwarf Lord can help out there as well. All right, so we do have a bit of a surround on Croc-Gar. We might be able to get him with the Tormentor Sword here in just a second. So let's go ahead and do that. And 1, 2, 3. All right, so he's frozen. Croc-Gar can't move. So now's our chance to kind of get some decent value here. Let's start shooting here. And let's go just start dropping some bombs on these skinks. I think that's going to be important. So Croc-Gar is taking a little bit of damage. And our Dwarf Pocket here is kind of holding, despite the fact that like it was a pretty bad initial engagement there. You guys can see the bounce power starting to shift quite a bit. So let's go drop some Gyro Bombs. And yeah, I did a really poor job with the Gyro Bomber. So let's go ahead here and do this. Come on, go, go, go. And let's finish these guys off. 1 and 2, and all right, there we go. That's good. All right, perfect. So Croc-Gar is back online, unfortunately. So maybe we just kind of pull these guys back into the main fight. And I wonder how the gyro bombs are going to do against like croc scores and things like that. I feel like it's not going to be the best. Let's start shooting into these guys. This gyro bomber here, we can go ahead and fly over. And it looks like, yeah, so we can just start doing bombing runs right here. Let's keep coming in. We do have 7 more bombs. And how does it do against croc scores? Ooh, that does like almost nothing against those guys. That's rough. Okay. So we'll shoot on him. We do have our hammers in the back, or our thunders, excuse me. So let's keep kiting them back. And yeah, we're kind of dragging them through the mud a little bit. But honestly, the bombs weren't terribly good against the lizardmen. So I think that was, I mean, if we had brought a traditional Dawi army, I think we would have been able to handle that build pretty, with, you know, relative ease. But with the kind of the joke build we bought, it wasn't that effective. So let's go ahead and jump on Croc R right here. Pull these guys back. Let's get these guys re-engaged here. And we do have a Rune of Wrath and Ruin. And how's this gyro bomber doing? Yeah, the Skink Chiefs were able to really just kind of fend us off in the air. We weren't able to do what we wanted. So let's engage. Do we have any Slayers left? We do have 22 Slayers who are kind of fighting hard in the pits right here. He does have some Chameleon Skinks. And maybe we just send this thing into melee right now. Just have it go deep and see if we can get anything done. All right, so Dwarf Lord and company are fighting. We do have a couple guys in the back still doing their best. It looks like the dinos back here are wavering, which is good. How's our War Machine? Oh, this thing's actually doing pretty good in melee. Maybe I should have done that earlier. Yes. All right, good. So the Dwarf Lord is fighting on Croc R, who is very healthy, which is a very, very bad sign for us. We do have the Stain here, Tormentor Sword coming up, but yeah, the double gyro bomber build was not good at all, guys. That definitely cost us the game. So let's go ahead and push in here. Let's do it, and yep. All right, time to form up ranks. Form ranks! Oh no, look how big and angry that dinosaur is. He's so mad. And what else do we got in the pocket? We have a Runesmith. I mean, we're doing okay against like the main core of his infantry. Like the Croc scores and everyone else are going down relatively slowly, but you know, albeit slowly. And yeah, did Queek kill Belagar and Lore? Is that what happens? I thought that he went after Thor. Oh, and then Thorgrim kills him. I think, isn't that right? Thorgrim kills Queek. I think that's how it goes in the end times. I'm not sure. I'm not sure. All right, so we're just gonna finish it off. We pretty much don't have any chance at this point, but doesn't mean we don't try. What does he have? I mean, he doesn't have that much left, even though, you know, our gyro bombers didn't do much. Like, we seem to hold our own okay. Krokar is actually reaching his healing cap relatively shortly, so hopefully he knocks over my Dwarf Lord right here. Looks like I might have just had to take that. We do have the Tormentor Sword. The Runesmith is low. Thunders are actually shooting again at Krokar, which is always a good sign. So let's go ahead and pop this Tormentor Sword as soon as it's up. 1, 2, 3, and... Alright, let's see if we can change on Krokar and maybe get a little damage on him. No, looks like army losses. Yeah, so that gyro bombers, do not bring gyro bombers against the lizardmen, guys. It's not gonna work. So well played, man. Yeah, you earned that one. You earned that one, man. He took out my gyro bombers with no mercy. All right, so now we're gonna play more serious builds. We're doing it. Enough meme builds. Would you think of taking a flame cannon? Yeah, maybe not against the dinos. I'm not a huge fan of artillery against the dinos. I like the the twin-tailed comet. Let's see, who do we want to play here? Let's make sure I'm not running out of batteries. Queek kills Belagar. Okay. Yeah, I'll try and get on. Is he going to play the Vampire Counts? I think so. Okay, so let's play the Dark Elves. So we're going to do Darth Vader. It's time for Lord Vader to make an appearance. And let's actually try the Destroyer. Man, he's so expensive if you do that. That's brutal. Okay, let's get rid of these. I like Soul Stealer. I think that's a good build. It's time. It's the time for Vader is here. Don't you guys want to see double BBD? Double BBD right here. the big black dragons. All right, so in the front we probably want Blackguard and Ogeron. They're pretty sturdy. Oh, but he's switching. Okay, so honestly, Blackguard Corsairs and Hargonath Executioners probably do okay here. So we'll do a couple of those. And the repeater crossbows... Oh, now he's switching to Skaven. Oh, so many switches. Okay, so... Yes! Is there anything you guys want? High Elves? Skarsnik with new stock ability? Oh, so he's back to the vampires now. Oh, come on, man. Make up your mind. Make up your mind, George. So let's get some Blackguard. I feel like they're really solid in this matchup. And honestly, most of the heavy lifting is going to be coming from our dragons anyways. So on top of that, we can get one group of Witch Elves just for taunting purposes. We'll get a couple Blackheart Corsairs just as fillers. And, do you want to get more Harpies? I don't think so. I honestly think this is a good build. We could get some Shades. The BBD Dragons. Yeah, we'll play Greenskins before the stream's over. I'll probably play them next game, because I do want to play some Greenskins. Yes. Choices, guys. What map are we on? We're on the plains here. We could get the Death Hag. I I feel like Death Hag, but I really wish we could get her on our altar. That would be the best. Let's actually maybe cut this guy and get her on her altar. I feel like that's going to be pretty scary. Is it not going through? I hate when that happens. Curse the Baggins. So let's go ahead and get her on the altar. Make sure it goes off. Do we want these items? That's not bad. Yeah, let's get that. Okay. And then we can cut these abilities here. And then, man, this army is so thin, guys. Let's get some spears in the back, I guess. Although I really wanted some Corsairs. Oh man, this is gonna be an interesting one. All right, let's do it. I think this will work. I really do, actually. We don't need cold ones because we have so much anti-large already. So like, if Blood Knights come in, what are they gonna do? They're just gonna get kind of killed by the Black Guard and stuff, you know. All right, what do you think a possible way to let players? So David asks, do you think it will be possible to let play Warhammer 1 versus Warhammer 2 players? Yeah, you can play together, I think, in a shared ladder. I don't actually know if you go into Total War Warhammer 1 and play ladder, like if you play people from 2. I really don't know. That's actually a great question. Yeah, I have no idea. That's an interesting one. Oh, is he saying something in chat? Oh, hey, man. I'm glad you like the channel. Hopefully you're not stream sniping me, bro. You better not. Yeah, you know what? Actually, let's switch up. I think you can actually switch the build. Yeah, I should have brought repeater crossbows, but we're gonna try the Death Hag. The repeater crossbows are really good, actually. Yeah. He has no Blood Knights, yeah. Well, honestly, the Black Dragons are pretty scary. Like, if he brings anything flying, we can kill it. Like, the zombie dragons will get murked by Malekith. He's pretty scary. Yeah. I think the better way to run this build would be to get a couple repeater crossbows, like 2 groups, and then get some spears to protect them against hounds. Or the Dark Riders with the shields would have been good too. By an E11? I've been visited by an E11 member? I'm not sure. What do you mean E11? What do you mean, my friend? Alright, so let's go ahead and get these guys ready to party. Get some Witch Elves back here. We'll get this filthy hag kind of lurking in the shadows. I mean, we don't have any squishy spots. There's nothing vulnerable in this army, really, so I'm hoping. Unless, the one thing that would be really bad for us is if he got, like, a really good Dragon Breath and just kind of, like, murked my front line. So we just need to, like, zoom, like, get him. Yeah, it'll probably be Chaos Dwarves and Ogres in Game 3. I would really hope so. Yeah, if he stream snipes, I don't care. It's not, who cares? We're here, we're just having fun. Alright, so, oh, he wants to actually play the air game. Oh, dude. I've tested this out. Malekith will annihilate Manfred. And, like, with his big black dragon, like, he's gonna whip it out and just give Manfred the business. So I feel like we got a pretty good thing going on here. So let's go ahead. Do I want to use Power of Darkness yet? I don't think I do. Alright, Manfred. Because the Terror guys are much weaker than dragons. Like, they're sustained, like, look at the weapon strength. 46, 50, 520. And it looks like he's casting something on us. Oh, a Spirit Leech? Oh, that's fine. We can just go ahead and cast Soul Stealer. So we'll go ahead and advance in the main line. We are taking a little bit of work, which is A-okay. And do we want to get any breath attacks? Honestly, we could get a breath attack real quick on that Banshee, but I think we just go goon him out of the air, because our mainline fight should win. I mean, we have a ton of anti-large troops against, like, large stuff, so it's gonna be solid. So we'll kind of keep zoning him out here, and we can, like, have dominance over the battlefield, like, while he's running from us, if you see what I'm saying. So all right, so let's go ahead and do this. We're gonna go ahead and cast Soul Stealer. Oh, okay. So we can go ahead and kill this Terror guys. That's fine, and then we can go ahead and cast the Soul Stealer. Do we want to cast it yet? I don't think we do. So we just kind of wait for the mainline engagement. So let's go ahead and do this. Let's get this hag ready to go, and the Witch Elves can taunt, I think. Yeah, all right. So we'll just pull back to the main fight right now. No problem with that. And then we can go ahead and get some breath attacks, and then we'll engage on him, which should be fine. Great. Oh, so everything's going relatively to code. He does have some Blood Knights here, so let's get the spears going on those guys, and then we'll rampage them with these troops, which I think will be really good. So now we engage. We go ahead and pop Soul Stealer on Manfred, which is going to give us some bomb healing. We'll go ahead and cast these different leadership buffs right here. We should be able to beat down that Terror Geist relatively easy. So I think we just try and, yeah, let's actually goon on Manfred. I think that's the better choice. All right, great. So the fighting's underway. Everything's going to code. Blood Knights are wrapped up. Our Blackguard and Ogrond are tanking. Definitely can't have any complaints about that. So Manfred is doing okay. Let's make sure to get our Black Dragon over there to kind of bully Manfred a little bit. We'll cast Power of Darkness on these Witch Elves to try and get our goodies going. And you can see, like, they can't stand up to the Black Dragon, to the BBD. So we can go ahead and cast a breath attack right here on these guys. Let's get our Witch Elves kind of pushing in here. We're going to use a breath attack real quick, and let's pull Manfred over here as well. And yeah, so there it goes. So that should, ooh, that's some big roasting, guys. So let's keep pushing in. Let's keep chasing on Daddy Manfred right here. We do have the Gaze of Malice, so let's pop that over here on these guys. And good. All right, so everything's going well, I think. We're definitely going to win the Air Force fight. So he decides to land, which is a pretty risky move for sure, but I think we can just follow and get some good rear charges. Yeah, hopefully some of those attacks actually land. So Manfred's getting low. We do have another Power of Darkness coming up here. So let's go ahead and keep chasing him with Malekith. And looks like the Terrorgeist is going to be landing. So let's go ahead and fight the Terrorgeist for now. Manfred's coming, and yeah, pretty nice little maneuver there. But we do have Witch Elves nearby, so we might be able to kind of turn and get Malekith right here. Or what's his name? Manfred, excuse me. So the Soul Stealer is coming up in just a moment. So let's go ahead and pop that on his Lord, which is going to give us some really nice healing. And can we get some of these Witch Elves over here? That would be so darn nice. So we're going to go ahead and chase on those guys, and he is surrounded. Oh, Dragon Fight. Dragon Fight. So let's go ahead and cast the Witch's Brew on our Dread Spears, just kind of buff him up a little bit, and down goes Manfred. So that's what happens when you mess with Darth Vader, guys. He's quite scary. So let's go ahead and use the Power of Darkness on those Dread Spears to get some Winds of Magic back. And honestly, the Black Guard are basically just designed to hold up while we just bully the rest of the vampires. And there we go. So we still have a lot of breath attacks too. So let's see, is there anything here we want to get? Could get a nice little one right there, which is probably going to clean up those skeletons. Yeah, that'll clean up most of those guys. Now we can go ahead and push down this Terrorgeist. Do we have enough for another buff ability? I don't think we do. Yeah, we still have a bunch of Black Guard here. And let's go ahead and use the Brew right here, which is going to make her rampage, but give some big damage stats. And yeah, this Terrorgeist is not long for this world. So down he goes. Good night, my sweet prince. All right, so let's go finish off these guys. Let's actually use some breath attacks. I think that could be kind of fun. So we could use it here. That's probably going to do a ton of damage to our own stuff, but you know, it's okay. Malekith's evil, so that's fine. We can go ahead and roast these guys. And how's that? Ooh, oh, is that magic damage? I think it is. Yeah, let's go ahead and finish that off. GG. That was quite a battle. Yeah, we had a little it's pretty hard to contest dragons with Terrorgeist. Like they can't stand up to dragons. Dragons are just way stronger. So pop the Power of Darkness right here on some guys, and the Black Guard are just so tanky. I mean, look at these guys. They're just like, what's up, bro? Like, how's it going? Really well played though. I mean, you know, most people don't bring double Black Dragons. So had he had, you know, those two versus my Lord Malekith, I would have lost the aerial fight, and that would have been pretty scary for sure. So, yeah. Vlad's a good pick. Yeah, Vlad's very strong. He has some really good tanking items and everything. Okay, so I'm going to take a little break here. Move my laptop over. I need to charge it for a minute, so we'll take some questions while I rest my shoulder and arm and everything. Yeah, that's a pretty good build, though. It works. You know, the dragons are definitely bullied pretty hard. Vamps can do well. Yeah, he did a really nice move when he like pulled his guy up, and then my guys were like kind of trapped on the ground. So as Vamps, do you take double Black Drag? Honestly, like you probably just bring your army on the ground and go wider. Like get some Blood Knights. You know, again, his Blood Knights had a bit of a rough engagement because there was no good targets on the ground. So the Blood Knights had to actually charge my spears, and then Witch Elves, and they just got taunted and killed. So. I think you just wait on the ground with the Blood Knights to see where Manfred or where Malekith's going to land. And you go a little bit wider. Vlad's probably a really good choice. You can get him for like 13 or 1400. Hey, take care, Kraken932. Yeah, I know it's late in Poland, man. I know how that rolls. So we're going to do one more quick battle, guys, right here. And then I'm actually going to do some free-for-alls. Death Globes? Yeah, Death Globes are good against Dwarves. I like them against Dawi quite a bit. Yeah, Conrad, I'll probably end up doing something like that. Man, do we have 845 people watching right now? Oh my goodness, that's a record. Thank you guys so much for joining. That's cheers, guys. You guys are a part of history. This is the biggest stream I think we've had. What if Blood Knights could fly and just sprout like little haggard bat wings, just like flying? All right. So let's see who he picks. Who do you guys want to see? What race do you guys want to see? What race do you guys want to see? Grimgore? Oh yeah, Greenskins. No, oh, he picked Greenskins. Curses. Turin Ghost Garsnick. Hey, well, thanks for sponsoring, Jeremy. Welcome, man. Oh, I really wanted to play Greenskins. Hey, Alec, what's up, man? Welcome. So, oh man, can I play GS? If not, no worries. Let's see what he says. I hope he's looking. High elves? Yeah, we can. Okay. You know, no, never mind. We'll do greenskins another game. So we're just gonna play high elves right now. That's fine. We played quite a bit of dwarfs this stream. Yeah, thanks, Jeremy. Seriously, really appreciate it, man. We haven't played high elves yet, so let's go ahead and do that. So we're gonna go ahead and get Big Daddy Tyrion. He actually got some pretty big buffs. He's quite a bit stronger. A little bit more expensive, but that's okay. White lines in the front are going to be pretty solid. We can get some Phoenix Guard. No, we don't want Phoenix Guard. What am I talking about? Frostheart Phoenix is strong. Has good AP, good mobility. Let's get the... Do I want Lothar and Sea Guard? Yeah, probably Lothar and Sea Guard are pretty good. And, let's see. Give me the dragons. High Elf Chariots. We could do a Chariot. Which one do we want to do? Probably the Ulfmar. And then... We probably want... Do we want to contest the Cav? I don't think we do. I think we just kind of, like, play the patient game. I'm not going to bring... I think I want to bring 2 Phoenixes. Because then if he decides to go anything in the air, we can just kind of, like, chase him down. I'm thinking. Yeah, that's probably okay. Oh, but we don't even have a caster. Hold on. So we need to cut this. Let's just cut this temporarily. I honestly love High Magic. I think it's one of my favorite lures of Magic. So let's do this. Let's get her on a steed. Hand of Glory is good. We'll get Tempest, Arcane, and Forging just in case. And yeah, all right. So that's pretty good. Let's get another white line here. Great. Tyrion's... yeah. All right. So we're going to get the White Lions. We're going to get a couple of... Lothar and Seaguard, I think, are pretty good. They can outclass the Greenskin Archers, and if they get flanked by Goblin Wolf Riders, who cares? Phoenixes cause fear and terror, going to be really good for fear routing. And the Chariot, it's kind of a bit of an experimental thing, but I think it'll work, so let's try it. Armando, you just played 6 games? Lost 4? Oh, man, it's okay. Everyone loses. How many times did you play Skaven? Play the Skaven. Yeah, so today, guys, we're trying a lot of experimental builds, so don't take this as the most competitive stream, please. All right. Do some stretches here. Yeah, Skaven are strong. Skaven are really good. I think they're a pretty competitive faction, especially in the right hands. Like, they can be really good. All right, Tyrion, it's time. It's time to roast some of these greenskins. Yeah, I'll play greenskins next game, guys. We'll do it to it. That'll be fun. Armando, all the cool kids will play with you, man. No stress, dude. No stress. It's cool. I always like this map. This is actually the first map I played when Total War Warhammer 2 came out. I had a match versus Indie Pride, Lizardmen versus Dark Elves, and it was a pretty memorable experience for sure. I like it. It's cool. Nice aesthetics. Sebastian, why not? Why stream? I mean, Twitch is fine, but honestly, I love the Total War community on YouTube. I think everyone here is pretty cool and friendly and fun and... Yeah. So that's kind of my 2 cents on that. I like YouTube streaming's interface. I mean, you can sponsor people on YouTube streaming. You know, you've seen a couple people sponsor. Really appreciate it, guys. And I mean, you can do everything you can do on Twitch. Granted, I mean, you know, Twitch is designed for streaming. I guess it might be a little bit easier UI, but is there a not competitive faction? I mean, now it's gotten a lot better. A lot of it is matchup specific, but there are some factions that are weaker than others, I would say. All right. Let's see here. I keep, like, charging my laptop for, like, a couple minutes and then just pulling it back to its corner. Hey, Lore Master. Just in time, man. We're getting towards the end of the stream, but you know what? We can squeeze in a couple more. I'm actually feeling pretty good today, my hands and everything, so I did a bunch of stretches this morning and everything. So, beat the Wood Elves with Empire. Seahawk, if I do end up facing an Empire player, sure. All right, here we go. So let's get the Lothar and Seaguard. Notice how we put them in a tight little box, so that makes them turn faster, which is pretty useful. Tyrion here, High Magic Caster here. We have our Chariot. And does this Chariot have archers on it? I don't think so. No, it doesn't. Okay. So we'll put that there for now. Let's get our Phoenix Goon Squad to just go hunting, and we'll start the battle. All right, great. Yeah. Hope you guys like the new Palpatine donation button. Unlimited power. All right, so let's go. Oh man, he did bring a Flying Lord, which is risky because Tempest, if I Tempest him, if he comes close and he doesn't notice I have High Magic, I could just like trash can Azag. Double Phoenix with Tempest is going to be brutal. So yeah, Good luck to my opponent. Let's see how it goes. He's got a bunch of big uns. He does have probably more infantry than me, so it's going to be a little scary. But honestly, I don't care if the Lothar and Seaguard get engaged by Orc Boars. Like, that's kind of the whole point, right? So, oh, dude. You're in the wrong neighborhood. How much does this cost to overcast? I wish it told you the overcosted cast. I think that'd be really, really useful. I think it costs 12, though. So Azag's coming in thinking he can get a free Fate of Buna, but, you know, not on my watch. Not in my house. Lore Master. Yes, Lore Master, do the video. Do it. So I think we just kind of fly over and start doing some bombs. If he's just going to Netflix and chill on us, we just get over there and do it to it. And we basically just wait for him to come in to cast Fate of Buna, and then we looks like there's a little troll goblin big boss. Oh yes, he's coming for us. He doesn't. So I think he's going to Spirit Leech. That's fine. We can just use Apotheosis later. So let's go. I wish there was like a button to actually like hotkey this. So you can see him. Look at him scatter. Yes, scatter. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Give us those sweet, sweet Savage Orcs. Oh no, I'm missing. All right, let's just keep flying and just trolling and bombing and stuff. Yeah, stress your opponents out. Oh, there you go. That's what I'm talking about. A little bit of deeps coming in there. It's good. I'll take it. All right, so let's pull these guys back here. Let's pull these guys here. We can go ahead and do a bit of a chariot rush. We're going to move it over to this side, I think. So these guys, can we group them together? I think we can. Great. So Azag, we want him to come over this direction, and then we are going to go ahead and engage here. Let's go ahead and get the Overcast Tempest. So this is going to be pretty good. He's gonna be a little bit in some trouble here. So the Tempest actually does damage too. So now he's going to be kind of netted by this. Let's make sure to take off the skirmish mode here. We can have these guys just start shooting at the orcs. Any of these guys is going to be fine. We'll get our chariot running in there as well, and just look at that. Look at the beatdown. That's probably what we're going to save all our ones of magic for, to be honest. So let's polish here. Let's get these guys going here, and these guys going here. All right, great. So, Azag's taking a bit of damage. We'll just kind of keep trolling him. We do have Sunfang, so, oh, that's going to be a really good Sunfang spot, actually. So check this out, guys. Oh, yeah, that's nice. All right, so let's see. Oh, yeah, give us the, oh, man, look at that damage. So Tyrion's just going to go destroy this big boss right now, which should be pretty good. Apotheosis, we can go ahead and use it on this Flamespire Phoenix, and you can see that Azag is being bullied pretty high out of the sky. So let's go ahead and cast Faint and Repose. Keep, yeah, like, I have no problem. Like, you can engage me here, dude. Like, we'll stand strong. So right now we're going to just leave our Flamespire Phoenix to chase him off because it's a lot faster. We'll get the Phoenix in here fighting. Tyrion and the boys are just finishing off this Galbo. And we can go ahead and cast the reload skill right here. So these guys we can put in guard mode. And they're going to kill these guys like pretty easily, I think. So the Phoenix is going to jump in. The main fight, you can see he's crumbling. Azag is chased off the battlefield. Tempest is so good, guys. It's real strong. All right, so the Gabo is done. So let's actually just have our caster chase him off. We can go ahead and get Tyrion over here. Oh no, Fanatics are coming down the line, but you can see my opponent's line is buckling. So let's reform ranks right here. Lothar and Seaguard are holding off Goblin Wolf Riders. Not really too many substantial threats right there. And yeah, that was real solid Tempest work right there. Let's get our Phoenixes in. Did we chase Azag off yet? Yeah, he's done for. And I don't know. He had some Orc Boars in the distance. I think he may have like kind of forgotten about it a little bit, but it's okay. We killed Azag real quick. I don't think he would have had a chance regardless. The Chariot we were really lazy with, actually. I was so focused on killing Azag that I kind of like slipped up on that. But yeah, we can just master out these Orcs now. That should be all she wrote. Yes. He forgot his cap, but I don't think it really would have mattered. Azag would have died, and it would have been the same outcome. Yeah. Yes, good, Anakin, good. All right, now it's time for us to play the Greenskins, the Green Tide. Let's do it. Huh. Get some of these guys in there. Hey, how's it going? How's it going, Matthews 5 Shade? Remember he said they weren't really slaves? Yeah. Okay, here we go. Do some shoulder stretches. It helps me play longer if I just like perpetually stretch throughout the stream. Tempest is such a good ability. I mean, being able to counter airplay is like huge. All right, here we go. Yeah, and guys, we have Lore Master of Sotek in here. He's a sponsor of the channel and also an awesome YouTuber himself, so go check him out if you guys are looking to learn some Warhammer lore. All right, so it's time you gets. So let's wait and see what he plays. Close victory, yeah. Yeah. Resistance is futile. Yeah, that was a pretty solid victory for sure. Yeah, we're gonna do free for all after this one. I know you guys wanted to see Greenskins, so. Oh, good. We get to return the favor. Great. It's time to go hog wild, guys. We're gonna go full hog this game. So we can get. Yeah, those abilities are probably fine. Let's go ahead and get the Bonewood Staff and the Squiggly Beasts. And we probably want to get a couple Goblin Big Bosses just to have some utility, poison, mobility, all that kind of good stuff. And in the front line, Black Orcs. Just don't mess around with anything else, guys. Just bring Black Orcs. These guys are the destroyers of worlds. So we'll get a couple of those. We'll probably get some Orc Boys as well. Go pretty wide. We want to get the Broken Tusk Mob for anti-large armor piercing. And then the really important thing in this matchup actually is skirmishers. So we get the Depths Creepers. We get some Forest Goblin Spider Riders. Get the Rusty Arrows in the back. Should be good. I kind of want to cut one of these Goblin Big Bosses out and get another group of the archers. Great. Okay. I'm feeling good. Yeah, Wurzog, I think, might have lost it. I'm not sure. You know, I don't really follow college football. I used to back when I was like maybe 10 years ago. Yeah. Yeah, I hear you, Seahawk. I'm going to try and get a game for you. But they have to pick the Empire, you know? That's the problem. And Seahawk, if you want, you can shoot me a message. And we can play Empire vs. Wood Elves tomorrow or something. Like you and I can just play. Just shoot me a message on YouTube. We'll get you covered, brother. Hey, take care, Sotek. Thanks for joining, man. We're probably going to do some free-for-alls after this. Trust me, Wurzog's still really strong, guys. Like, everyone's like complaining about greenskins, and I've been playing so many games with them on ladder trying to get replays for you guys, but a lot of the games are just one-sided, you know? Yeah. The true king of Carricate Peaks. Alright. Don't worry, Anna, this is the last one. And then we're doing community free-for-all, so I won't have to stress my hand. Alright, so let's get the Black Orcs. Like so. We'll get our Pig Lord back here. We do have our anti-cav squad. So these guys are just going to be hunting down the cav. These guys in group 2. We'll put a little archer kind of contingent back here as well. Archers are pretty good. Like good for focusing phoenixes and things like that. And these guys can be in group 3 up here. And yeah, good. Busted, yeah. For sure. Busted. Yeah, and Foot of Gork's good too in this matchup versus the Dragon Princes and stuff. So, but you know, Dragon Princes we can intercept the Broken Tusk Mob and at least hold them off. So it should be fine. Yeah, I've been stretching. Draniel's eating baked pumpkin seeds. Hey Draniel, show them. There's a lot of new people in chat. Show them the Palpatine deal. All right, so what is this army? Does he have any? Oh, he's got. Are those Dragon Princes back there? Yeah, they are. Okay, that's fine. So Dragon Princes we can kind of just kite into the mud. I think that's going to kind of be our plan. So we might charge them into the front line. So we need to be like ready for that to kind of intercept. And our skirmishers, we want to mirror the Dragon Princes and just kind of poke them down. So yeah, but we don't want to take Lothran Seaguard fire. That's like a big no-no. So let's go ahead and just kind of pull across here. We have them off skirmish mode. These guys are off skirmish mode as well. And we're going to kind of mirror those princes. And honestly, we can go intercept them. Because with Azag and his support, like he should be able to kind of help those guys win that engagement. So good. So the main line's engaging. Let's put these guys in group 4. Let's get everyone else kind of engaging in the front. Let's pull these guys back. And our Rusty Arrows, we probably want to have them shoot at... we can have them go after the white lines for now. And we can posture these guys here. Our skirmishers, we can pull over here and have him help out against Dragon Princes and whatnot. He gets a nice little roast. Nothing terribly devastating, though. Black Orcs are going to crush his front line. Like, that's going to be a big determining factor here. So let's get the Pig Lord over here. We do have a Foot of Gork now, so we can go ahead and try and pin those Dragon Princes down. These ones here, let's go ahead and shoot at those Dragon Princes. And, all right, so let's pull the Baconator over here. And, yeah, frontline engagement should go pretty well. Black Orcs are really, really strong, guys. Great, so now we can go ahead and kind of start shooting at the Lothran Seaguard over here. We're going to get a charge into those Dragon Princes, and we can go ahead and get a nice, juicy Foot of Gork right here. All right. I probably should have overcasted that, but it is a bit of an investment. Like, if you miss, it definitely sucks. So we get the Foot of Gork. Oh, yeah, Foot of Gork. Oh, yeah, that was a nice one. Oh, baby. All right, so we're good. So let's go ahead and cast this buff right here. We can go ahead and buff our Broken Tusk Mob. Let's get the Boar Lord in there helping out as well. Just kind of keep shooting at these Dragon Princes. We're pretty much melted already. So let's pull these guys back over here, the Gobos. And do we have any other abilities we want to use? We do have FG of the Git, but I think we save it for like a really crucial moment in the battle. And you can see his Dragon Princes are just kind of getting poked down here. Pig Lord, we can go ahead and cast Get back here, just kind of keep our guys fighting. Hopefully those the Broken Tusk Mob won't give up and kind of buckle here. Let's reform ranks with our archers, start supporting. Black Orcs in the front should start killing these guys. And then these guys we can actually bring up and around and have them pressure. And FG of the Get, we can go ahead and do that right now. I don't even know if we need to be honest. Like we can, yeah, you see that these guys are just breaking. So good. All right, so let's start shooting at these archers right here. Looks like our Cav squad was able to do pretty well. So the Greenskins holding it up, doing their business here. Let's get these guys collapsing. And do we have any Black Orcs that are just like crushing it in the front? All right. So skirmishers, let's pull them up and around now. We can get them starting to pressure the back line a little bit. Looks like we were able to beat the Dragon Princes. And do we have anything else? We can cast Ere We Go here in the front, but yeah, a lot of spears getting a little bit hog wild for my liking. And the boys about to catch his archers in the back, which is going to be really nice. And I think we're good. Like, we've dealt with the Dragon Princes, which is going to be really nice. We have our skirmishers kind of coming up around the back. And we do have some open troops here we could shoot out. Let's get these Black Orcs re-engaged too. All right, so no real targets for effigy yet. I could charge into these Lothern Sea Guard, but I don't know if it's worth it. Let's get the Goblin Big Boss kind of engaging those guys in melee. We'll get these guys coming back in here as well. And he does have some Dragon Princes, so we can actually maybe get those guys down. Great, so let's just do like kind of a big drive-by in the back line. I think that's going to be important. It's actually going pretty well for my opponent over here. So let's go ahead and cast the leadership buff to keep our guys fighting. No, these Black Orcs, oh man, these Black Orcs are the destroyer of worlds. So I feel like we got this one in the bag, guys. Like, I don't know what else he can do. We still have a lot of stopping power, so let's start shooting at Tyrion with those guys. And our boars and other guys are going to go after these Dragon Princes, which is A-okay. We do have Effigy of the Git. Still haven't had a great opportunity to use that, so let's kind of keep panning around the back and just exchanging arrow fire. And all right, so far so good. So let's go ahead and cast these buffs on these Black Orcs. Let's get these guys fanned out a little bit, and yeah, all right. So maybe I think we save Tyrion for last. He's pretty hard to kill. And the skirmishers, we definitely want to keep them pushing up and around. But these Black Orcs getting into his back line is going to be pretty game-changing for sure. And you can see the Pig Lord and my other troops here doing a pretty good job. So those attack orders like keep getting screwed up. I don't think we even need to use effigy on these guys right now. I think we just get our skirmishers and have them shoot at the Dragon Princes. Come on, Black Orcs, get in there. Maybe you just go win the frontline fight here. Get our archers kind of trading right there. These boys can collapse as well. And man, 50 strength on those Black Orcs is juicy, guys. That's real nice. That's real nice. That's real nice, like. All right, so these guys, we got our Broken Tusk Mob coming in here. We got the Pig Master himself. Should be able to kind of polish these guys off, and the Orc Boys should be able to finish off the Lothern Sea Guard. So, Tyrion's still alive and well. Let's go ahead and just charge in and kind of try and muck these guys up. We can go ahead and use an Ere We Go there, which is going to actually help their melee attack quite a bit. So we're going to charge in. Tyrion's getting kind of low. We're getting some decent little missile fire. We have some boys back that we can re-engage. And good. The Dragon Princes are offline, which is solid. And let's see what else we got. Yeah, I think it's going good. So, I mean, we might as well use Effigy. I think what we do is we save it for the end, and we actually, like... And look at that. With this melee attack, they have, like, incredible melee attack. So they're able to get in here and actually kill these Lothern Sea Guard, which is pretty cool, even though they're an anti-large unit. So let's go ahead and do this. Finish off these Spearmen here to get our archers back online. And, yeah, I don't think there's any way he can come back. We can cast Effigy on Tyrion right now to kind of make sure he doesn't do any funny business. So we're basically just protecting Wurzog, because he could hunt Wurzog down pretty easily. These guys should die here in just a moment. I think that's it. GG. Is he saying GG? Yes. Yes. Oh, he was in stream watching. So, Orcs versus HE. Hey, I'm glad you... Welcome to the stream, Ryan Marr. The boys is back in town. Black Orcs are so good. They're immune to psychology. They're so good in infantry fights. They beat White Lions down like a drum. Just a great unit. I love Black Orcs. Yeah, I played Bretonnia earlier. I tried an experimental build. I used Hippogriff Knights against Skaven, and I just got dumpstered. It was horrible. It was horrible. And plus, it was against a really good player, too. So trying experimental builds against competitive, like, tournament-level players is not, like, recommended for sure. Well, I mean, if you really want to see if it works, that's the quickest way to do it, right? Because if you beat a good player, then or a bad player, then you're just going to, you know, you're going to think it's good, and it's not actually good, right? So there you go, guys. You guys wanted to see the greenskins. Well played, Tim, if that was you. Or Tiff Man. Hey, guys, Italian Spartacus is here. Yeah, it's full house. And, guys, go check out his channel. Italian Spartacus is my bro. We went to college together. Does some dank lore videos. So let me just get a minute here to rest. Yeah. That was a good battle, though. Well played. I'm telling you, this little skirmisher goon squad is so valuable. It's so much peppering fire. It's like poison, mobility. Greenskins can hang with anyone, guys. They're good. They're good. Black Orcs, honestly, I can't think of a matchup in which I wouldn't bring Black Orcs. Like, look at the kills on these guys. It's super impressive. Except the one group that kind of got ramshackled by the Dragon Princes, but... Yeah, all right, so let's go ahead here. And we're going to probably record the head-to-head on Saturday night this weekend, Italian and I. FFA time? All right, so be it. Free for all. I'll play in the first one. So guys, if you have a potato, please don't join, because I know it's harsh, but it ruins the spectator experience for everyone else. So the password is just going to be FFA. Pretty simple. Turin FFA, password FFA. First people to join. And again, potatoes, please abstain from joining. I know it's harsh, but it is what it is. Yeah, I should probably actually just watch this because I feel good right now. I'm in like a threshold where my hands are really solid, so I'm just gonna spectate. But let's get a few people in here and then I'll rejoin as a spectator. Hey, how's it going, Soulflame? Conrad, I need to stretch because I have wrist tendonitis and carpal tunnel in my right hand. I literally have both conditions in this right hand, my mouse hand. So after playing for a while, it gets pretty rough. All right, so I'm gonna step out and rejoin as a spectator, and then you guys get one more in. And let me go ahead here, refresh. Hey, a cup of tea. Glad you caught the stream. I actually just finished playing Quick Battle, so I'm just going to be doing FFA for the rest of the stream and just messing around. So hopefully you guys enjoyed it. And Andrew, Andrew, just a little clarification. Did you want me to do a 2 vs 2 live battle cast after, or like on the stream? Did you want me to do it on the channel or on the stream? I'll do either one. You just let me know what you want. We can get a 2v2 game after this as well. In my strong hand. Oh man, this is going to be good. Beastmen, Skaven, High Elves, and Empire. The best skirmishers in the game are Glade Riders with Hagbane tips, in my opinion, and Chameleon Skinks, Gutter Runners with Poison from the Skaven. I think those guys are all top tier. Yeah. How's the batteries doing? 7 minutes? I keep charging it just barely enough. All right. Nanimashos, guys, you better watch out. He's a real good player. Yes. Him and I have dueled many times. Had many great battles. Okay. I used to do a lot of sports and stupid things, and I also rode a motorcycle for many years. And hey, Andrew. So yeah, Andrew Haran, Andrew H. I'll definitely cast one for you. I'll grab some peeps and cast some live 2v2 games. I can talk really fast, so I can keep up with it. Trust me. No stream sniping, you guys. Let's be friendly here. And yeah, guys, while we're doing free-for-alls and stuff, now's a really good time to just ask questions. So if you guys have questions about matchups or anything, I'll just sit here and hang out until the game starts and answer for you guys. Hey, I'm glad you watch them during breakfast, dude. The best frontline troop, so Seahawk, that really depends on the matchup. It's very, very, oh no, we had someone leave. Hopefully he comes back. So, yeah, let's give him a moment to come back. Hopefully that makes it back in. Or maybe he had to leave, not sure. No, I don't stream on Twitch. I just stream on YouTube. Victor. So Victor, I just finished playing like 10 or 15 quick battles, so I'm done playing quick battles for the day because it's kind of hard on my my wrist condition. So I'm just gonna kind of sit back and watch some community free for alls. And honestly, all the players I see in the game right now are really good. Like they're competitive players. So if you guys aren't missing out, trust me. What factions do I think we'll get for Warhammer 3? Probably some sort of a Chaos Demon. Shenanigans, maybe Chaos Dwarves, Ogre Kingdoms. My favorite faction is probably the Dwarves in terms of thematics. My favorite to play right now are probably the Lizardmen. I really like playing Skaven as well. I still need to learn them quite a bit. Wood Elves are one of my favorites to play right now too. Mel Gibson's a Patriot. Forest Dragons are really good. Yeah, the breath attacks hit just as hard as any other dragon. But again, the Wood Elves have a lot of other tools. I like to play them more of a skirmishing style, so I personally don't bring Forest Dragons often. But against vampire counts, I might, actually. I think that might be worth it. Hardest enemy the Dawn can meet. I'm not sure what you mean. Like, hardest faction to fight? Yeah, so the Dwarves have very tanky frontliners, but they don't have the most aggressive frontliners. You can get, like... Hammers are very good in that they can beat Black Orcs, but Black Orcs are immune to psychology. So there's a lot of give and take there. Hammers can get terror routed, Black Orcs can't. So there's a lot of, like, kind of give and take on that debate, but... My favorite looking unit? Oh man, I love Black Orcs and Chosen. And Ironbreakers? Oh, come on. The Canid Assassin is pretty good. I think he's worth bringing in some matchups, yes. The story about my channel name, Turin, it's actually just my middle name in real life, so... My name's Turin. My middle name is actually Turin. And hey, True King of Carrick 8 Peaks, thank you for sponsoring, man. Making Belagar proud. I really appreciate the support, dude. Thank you, my man. Alright. Alright. Hey, Laser Kid. Hey, you're welcome, dude. Of course. No, it's not my last name. It's my middle name, actually. Yeah, Italian Spartacus is probably on the ball with... The This is actually one of my favorite FFA maps. It just is a complete circus. Yeah, I'm a huge Tolkien fan, though. I've read the Silmarillion and everything, so I'm familiar with the story of Turin Bar. Quite a tragic hero, but very cool nonetheless. It kind of is. I mean, I'm a diehard Lord of the Rings fan. Like, as much as I meme about Star Wars, I like Lord of the Rings way more than Star Wars. But it's just, there's not as many... I mean, there are some, you know, hobbits to Isengard, but a few things can rival Palpatine in terms of, like, humor. Would you recommend using Way Watchers as Wood Elves? I think Way Watchers are a decent one-of against the Dwarves, because they have AP, they don't do magic damage, very good against gyros, and kind of funny business. So, like, I think they can be incorporated. Oh, I would love Bearcav. The best of the 3 Lord of the Rings movies? Oh, man, that's a rough question. I mean, dude, 2 is so good. You have that, like, epic battle between the Wargs and the Rohirrim in the first, like, scene, like, where they're fighting on the cliffs, and then you have, like, Helm's Deep, you have Gandalf charges. Like, I think 2 is probably one of my favorites, the 2 Towers. But, like, in the 1, you have the Battle at Mount Doom. That first scene is just, like, captivates you. And then you have the Balrog, and, like it's a little more slow-moving. So they're kind of, like, different movies, thematically speaking. You know? It's really... Oh, I would have such a hard-on for Total War Lord of the Rings. Oh, my gosh. I would just be full-mast. Lady Turin, just Lena Headley nod. Oh, man. I choose violence. That's actually one of my favorite quotes from... Yeah, the Sheev spin. Saruman is a massive troll too, for sure. Oh, I gotta get Saruman in here as one of the stream sponsor things. All right, so guys, we have a showdown between Nanamashos, who's a very high-level tournament player. He's going to be playing. I'm pretty sure he plays in tournaments. Definitely a very good player. He's the one who actually beat me with Skaven earlier on the stream. It was a real good game. So he's going to be playing the Skaven. He does have Lord Skrulk over here. He also has a Doom Wheel, a backline of Clanrat Spears, which are going to be defending a couple Plague Claw Catapults. It's kind of funny how these are like little rat claws. He also has some Sensor Bears, so he's been using those to pretty good effect. And they do have this contamination, so they're going to do some pretty good leadership hits against low leadership factions, which I like quite a bit. All right, so over on the far side, we do have the dinosaurs who are going to be controlled by J-Rock. So J-Rock does have a Laser Lizard. He does also have a Skink Priest on the Ancient Stegodon. No, that's a regular Stegodon because it doesn't have like the faceplate. So I like his army against the Skaven. It's definitely pretty good. Saurus Warriors will outclass a lot of the Skaven infantry. In Krok-Gar, it doesn't look like the Skaven have the most anti-large. Yeah, they have a couple spears, but they don't have like a Warp Lightning cannon, so this could actually be a really, really bad matchup for Nanamashos versus the Lizards. So what he'll probably want to do is maybe just kind of sit and, I don't know, it's like, it's so wild. So for the Dwarves over here, it's going to be controlled by Bird Person 96, I love the name. The Proud Dawi are going to be led by High King Thorgrim Grudgebearer. He's got some hammers, he's got some of these Rangers with great weapons in the back, an Organ Gun, he does also have some Dragonback Slayers, and more Rangers, yeah. So this is going to be really good, guys. I like that army. Decent against the Empire. I mean, he has artillery. The Organ Guns are going to be really scary. Yeah, this army would probably do pretty well against the Skaven too. So for the Empire, going to be controlled by the one and only Professor Pone. He does have the Flagellants in the front line. So Flagellants are going to do absolutely nothing against Dawi. They just have such low AP. But he does have a Witch Hunter, so it looks like Professor Pone's going to be playing 2 angles. He's going to be trying to, like, harass over here. Oh, and it looks like the Skaven, like I predicted, are going to be engaging the Empire, because this is such a juicy army for them. But look at Pone. He has Hellstorm Rocket Batteries just teeing off into the Skaven line. Oh, man. Professor Pone, you madman. The memes will live. Oh, Last March of the Ents. Oh, it's so good. It's so good. Yeah, who do you guys think is going to win? All right. So, you guys type 1 in chat for Pone, 2 for Nanamashos, 3 for J-Rock, and 4 for the Dawi, just in a descending order. Let's see it, chat. Who do you guys believe? Let's hear it. Oh no, the Doom Wheel's coming. Da-da-dun, da-da-dun. Just play the Doom. Cue the music, guys. Oh, very nice by Professor Pone using Karl Franz. Oh man, great play right. Oh, that's actually Boris Todbringer, but really, really good play there. You can see he does have a firing line of guns here, some pretty good layering. And it looks like Pone's actually getting some really good value. He might actually take Nanamashos, kind of really shut him down here, because this Doom Wheel's going to rout right away. His army's being obliterated by those Hellstorm rocket batteries. Like, this is heavy, guys. Man. Let's see. I love how channel, how many... Yeah, for sure, man. Really well played by Pone, getting rid of that Doom Wheel. That is a really rough start for the Skaven. And they're just getting blasted by these Hellstorm rocket batteries. So, man, I don't know how the Skaven army's going to handle these dinos. All the Dwarf fans are just spamming 4. The fighting hasn't even started for them yet. Oh, man. Okay, I'm seeing a combination of votes. I'm seeing a lot of 3 and 4, so a lot of Skaven votes, a lot of Dwarf votes. But, well, guys, what about the Empire? Oh, yeah, okay. I got to move my head. That's right. I forget to do that every time. Oh no, don't want to move the main screen. All right, here we go. Yeah, so this can go in the corner here. All right. Yes. Okay, we're back. So the dwarves here are going to be advancing on the Empire. Pwn is a little bit. He does have some Skaven trolls in the back line. He has some Death Runners. Oh, that's not good. So the Skaven assassins have gotten to the back line. The rats are going to get a little bit crazy. Yeah, I moved it. Don't worry. But look at the rats. Oh man, they're going to get in here and just take these guys out. Just prison shanking to the max. You can see the Hellstorm rocket battery is going to get shut down. The Free Company militia are coming in for the business. And yeah, it's some madness. But Nanamashos over here is going to be kind of doing a bit of a cross engagement here. Looks like oh man, some heavy friendly fire coming down from those Plague Cloud catapults. So that's dicey. And the dinos might advance with these skink cohorts and the laser lizard. And where's Krokar? What's he doing? Man, those Hellstorms are tearing those Skaven up though. That is, I'm actually going to get a green screen. I'm going to buy one. You guys have donated plenty. I'm going to go get one. It's only 50 bucks. Over here you can see the Flagellants have engaged with the Dawi. Really bad matchup for the Empire, but they will hold. That's the one nice thing about them. They're not going to buckle. So it does buy time for his artillery in the back. And it looks like he was able to chase off those Death Runners, but not before they just massacred this cannon crew. So Boris Todbringer getting a little bit crazy, guys. Over here, the Skaven are down in the river. You can see them just scurrying. Look at these guys. Just, oh, Hellstorms. Professor Pwn coming in with the Hellstorm rocket batteries. This is just pure anarchy, guys. So, yeah, the Skaven are trying to get into the juicy back line of the Dawi, maybe get in on some of that Empire love. But, man, those rocket batteries are just going crazy here, guys. This is some serious business. So the dinos on the far side probably are going to be able to ramshackle this kind of Skaven line. You can see this angry Stegodon. Oh, yeah, look at it get in there. Just taking out the Skaven cannon crews. So cool, man. I love free-for-all. It's such a circus. Down in the pits here, you can see a couple of these Clan Rat Spears are fighting against Skink cohorts, which is a pretty even matchup, but I think the Skinks win, maybe? I don't know. The Clan Rats do have much higher melee defense, so they should, I don't know, maybe they'll win it. We'll see. Hellstorm Rocket Battery is still teeing off into the Skaven, and it looks like Nanamashos is finally getting into the back line of the Dwarves, so the Sensor Bears will do pretty well against Dawi. They do have magic, but they also have really good armor-piercing attacks, despite the 25% mitigation, and it looks like a really nice Tormentor Sword dropped by Bird Person. So, the issue for the Empire, actually, I don't know, he's in pretty good shape. Like, normally it looks like he's getting attacked from a couple of angles, and you can see the dinos coming in, but he is getting a pretty substantial lead. He's up by almost 2,000 points right now. You can see over here, Thane on the low ground is fighting pretty tooth and nail against some of these Sensor Bears, having a good old time. And really, I mean, it's too hard to predict right now, guys. I don't know. This is just, if you look at the overarching kind of theme of the battlefield, you can see the organ gun is just shooting into the river. You can hear the roar of the organ gun just taking out these Saurus warriors. I definitely would like to see this switched onto some of these more expensive troops over here. But the dinos, yeah, they've cleaned up the Skaven. So the Skaven don't have too much artillery. I don't know if Nanamashos has enough troops to come back. Like, I feel like he's kind of, yeah, you can see that Boris Todbringer is just ramshackling this freaking Rat Lord right here. So he definitely wants to finish off Skrulk. If he can finish off Skrulk, he eliminates the third place contender for the most part, and I think the Skaven are just going to buckle. I mean, everything of theirs is pretty destroyed. You can see the Dawi are even just cleaving these rats, just rally to the king, just chasing them down the hill, just doing some great work. So, man, oh, look at that jump kick from that Thane right there. So yeah, it's looking really grim for the Skaven. I think they might be out of the picture. They do have some Death Runners in the back that can maybe keep them out of last place. But the thing is, the dinos are in pretty much full health. I mean, they did take some damage from the organ guns and different things like that. But it's more a matter, I think the dinos have a pretty good chance of passing the Dawi, because the Dawi are a little bit tattered, although they still have some healthy lords. Thorgrim is kind of waddling around on his toilet seat in pretty good shape. Look at that throwing axe angle. It's just like up and down, like directly on the heads of those guys. But you know, never underestimate the High King, guys. He does some work, so. Oh man, this is so good. Hey, thank you for sponsoring Setra the Imperishable. When the frickin' Tomb Kings do inevitably come out, I'll make sure to play a lot of games in your honor with them. I'm excited for them quite a bit. So you can see Skrulk is just getting manhandled by Boris here, and yeah, Setra, if there's anything you want to see, let me know. But man, Skrulk is just getting dominated, just getting trash canned by the Toadbringer. Look at him, Boris with his. I was Boris Todbringer when the stream started, except he has a much better mustache than I do. Ooh, it looks like a pit of shades coming down. Just roasting a bunch of hammerers. So, Skaven are still clinging on to third place, despite the fact that they pretty much got gunned by the Empire, they got gunned by the Lizards. The Skaven kind of got sandwiched a little bit. There still are some Sensor Bears fighting over here, doing pretty good against some of these Dwarves, but these Longbeards, who are the veterans of many wars, should be able to finish them off. So, quite a ferocious one, guys, we got here. Let me make sure that stupid laptop. I wish I had just charged it before the stream. It's so frustrating. Oh man. Alright, so the Longbeards are chasing off the last of the Skaven remnants. Looks like things are going pretty well. Dwarves are in a pretty decent little second place position. The Empire is starting to buckle. You can see they're being pressured from the far side over here. So it's more a matter of if Pone is going to be able to hold on to his lead. And I think he might have a chance because he has the silver bullets. Up here, he also has the Free Company militia. So if he kind of like hides up in this corner and then lets the lizardmen and the dwarves fight, like, look, he's racking up really good points with these guns right here. He also has a very healthy Grey Wizard. I think Boris Todbringer's full health, so Professor Pone still has a really good chance to pull this game out. But man, this is an angry horde of dinosaurs coming across. You can feel the earth shaking as they just trample across this bridge. Oh, look at them go. Such a cool looking unit. You can see the Bastillodons coming as well. The Laser Lizard has pretty much full ammo, guys. So that's gonna be some serious madness right here. So let me go ahead and make sure chat is still going. Yeah, we're good. All right, so man, oh, Krokar, it's time for the teabag, guys. It's time for the teabag. So the Witch Hunter, oh no, I guess he's gonna let him go, which is not good because this Witch Hunter still has 800 HP. So he could easily kind of reform ranks and get some pretty good armor-piercing attacks on Krokar. Oh, look at the pendulum. Oh, Pone with the pendulum coming down the river. It just barely kind of missed these guys, but still did some pretty good damage to that second group of Saurus warriors. And the Laser Dino is now shooting at him, and man, he just took a ton of damage because these Stegodons do have pretty good armor-piercing attacks. So, man, yeah, the Centaur Bears really held their own. I mean, Natamashos did really well despite being like, kind of flanked quite a bit. So the Sterling's Revenge, they do have the high ground, much like Obi-Wan Kenobi in the prequels. He's going to get some pretty good fire, and Thorgrim's in a really, really bad position right here. He does have Rune of Negation, and you can see he's trying to get back to his formation. But I don't know, this is like a really heavy firing line of armor-piercing attacks. So the Dinos and the Dawi are going to be battling it out. Like, it's kind of, man, Pone could be caught by either one of them. It's really close. So basically, if I'm not mistaken, the last man standing gets 2.5 thousand points, so they have a pretty good chance, like, if they can eliminate the Empire. So the Dwarven forces are going to be engaging here versus a bunch of angry dinosaurs. You can see Thorgrim's coming to settle some grudges, but the problem is Thorgrim's just getting capped by all the Empire troops in the high ground. Pone doing a really good job kind of staying in this battle. And look at the Todbringers coming in to take out Thorgrim. So definitely some really good tacticianship from Professor Pone. Like, taking out the kind of second contender here is definitely going to be very good. You can see the Chameleon Skanks are shooting at this, what is this, Thane over here? I think it is. Oh no. But the Lord of Teabags is coming, guys. Here he comes. Oh yeah, there he goes. He's going to get in there and attack that Thane. So that Thane is going to get terror-routed there pretty quickly. So yeah, Pone's still racking up a lot of points. You can see he does have a bit of a pocket. He's just basically waiting here to kind of just let these guys fight to the death. And the dinosaurs, I don't think they have a chance, guys, because they'll probably beat the Empire at the end of the battle, but I don't think they have enough troops to kind of like finish them off and, you know, close that distance, because that's like 6,000 or 7,000 points and still climbing. Unfortunately, though, for Professor Pone, he is running out of ammunition. So you can see these Empire troops are just... These guys are so cool. Free Company militia. Do they have striped pants? No, they actually have pretty... oh, man, what are they taking? Oh, the Chameleon Skanks. So Skanks are definitely better skirmishers in terms of, like... oh, they don't have AP, but they're going to be able to outdo these guys pretty well. So you can see these state troops are going to be retreating. Boris Todbringer still in very good shape. And, guys, there were some massive changes to the way that army losses works. So in free-for-all now, like... You almost never hit army losses. Like, even if he loses everything except Boris, fighting's still probably going to be going on. So the Dwarves are pretty much in full rout right now. And this is a really tough position because the dinosaurs have so much power, and it's just a bit of a shame they couldn't get into the fighting a little bit quicker. They probably might have wanted to like cross that river instead of going across and finishing off the Skaven artillery. But again, that did eliminate Natamashos from the game, so it's hard to say what the right choice was. I mean, it's a really tough decision. So Boris down here, he's just looking for scraps. He might go after that Runesmith. That's pretty juicy. On the far side, the Grey Wizard is taking out the artillery crews. And then what does he look like? He kind of looks like an evil-looking Gandalf, right? The organ gun just shooting him right in the face. I think it was. Yeah, I really do miss Norska. Like, I would love to get Norska back. I would love to. Yeah, and guys, make sure you take advantage of Italian Spartacus being in chat. If you guys have lore questions, shoot him his way. And, you know, he'll oblige. So, yeah, crazy battle right now. You can see that the Lizardmen have a pretty massive force. But I'm pretty sure... you get a static 2.5k for, you know, these type of wins, so I don't think it's going to be enough for him to come back. I think that Creative Assembly did change that, so... Yeah, I really like that Empire setup from Professor Pone. That was really cool. He was able to get some pretty good value and then like skirmish and kite back and not really commit to the fight and, you know, still kind of clean up at the end. And I mean, he still has troops. He has Boris, he has this Grey Wizard, and that's enough to kind of get, you know, rack up some decent kills. Like, he can maybe go in the back and go after this. No, he doesn't. There's no way he can stop the dinos. But look at this proud Thane. Just the Lord of the Dawi. Look at him just running into this vast distance of just slaughter and carnage. Even though he knows he's about to meet his impending doom. It's pretty rough, guys. Pretty rough for him. Alright, so we got this Runesmith right here. He's broken and tired. Looks like he's going to be chased off by a lot of these Saurus warriors. So, yeah, I think that's going to be it for the Dawi. They do have second place right now. So definitely a really good performance. Yeah, I don't know. They're starting to close in on Pwn a little bit. So if they can be the last one standing, they might. But no, the dinos are going to get the last man standing bonus. You just have too much stuff. Yeah, I think so. Yeah, so you can see Boris up here. The Toadbringer is going to be cleaving some of these Saurus Warriors and nice terror routing. And that was one of the biggest things for him in the beginning of the game. The fact that he was able to just like chase off that Doom Wheel so effectively was huge. Like that thing just got gooned off the battlefield. It was pretty incredible for sure. So, oh man, I can't wait for Throg. Throg's going to be so fun against some of the New World factions. Like anti-large regeneration. You can vomit on people. I mean, who doesn't enjoy that? These Grumbling Guard, man, these guys are just, they're holding in the river. 105 kills. They might even be able to fend off these skinks, even though they're almost destroyed. Yeah, they probably will in reality, although it looks like they're chasing them to still it on. So, Karl Franz, or excuse me, Boris up in the air. Looks like Krokgar's just kind of sitting on top of one of the dwarfs that he ate. This thing here is shattered for the most part. Bunch of chameleons, so I don't know if Pwn can really kind of come back from this. Or not come back, but, you know, be the last man standing. Maybe. I don't know. Krokgar's full health, though. Krokgar will definitely beat Boris Toadbringer in a duel. And it looks like these guys were stalking the whole time, just waiting in the shadows. The Free Company, or the Silver Bullets up on the high ground. But it looks like Krokgar has kind of smelled the blood in the water. He's going to be coming in. Oh, nice. A Pit of Shades down here. Right on top of all these troops. Just some sheer brutality. Man, that is real good right there. That did some work. I wonder what's like through the Pit of Shades. Isn't it like another dimension or something? Some like craziness like that. Yeah, crazy. So the skinks are going to be pushing down the hill, getting some decent little shots at Boris Toadbringer. And yeah, I think Professor Pwn's got this. Unless Bird Person can somehow magically be the last man standing. So maybe he goes and hides somewhere with his last dwarf, and then like waits for the other two to kill each other, and then maybe he gets the last man standing. I don't know. That's gonna be something, guys. Oh yeah, thanks for subscribing, man. I hope you guys like the Gimli still. I think I'll never change that one. But yeah, the Toad is looking for some scraps right now. I don't know if he's going to get it. He has laser lizards shooting at him. And this thing, I think is... Oh, it's out of ammunition, actually. So he probably doesn't have to worry about that. But yeah, Pwn might be able to get this Runesmith. I think he might just be kind of waiting. The Dawi are about to be mass routed off. I think they just have one group of Longbeards somewhere. And then Pwn is going to get the last of his handgunners chase off. So he's probably going to suffer leadership penalties from being in the air. And yeah, I do think Pwn wins this, though. I don't think there's any way he doesn't. Because, well, I don't know. Man, this is really close, guys. Look at that. The Dinos and the Dwarves, the Dinos might be able to catch this back up because they're going to get close to 2k points. So if they can like clean up some of the scraps right now, but you can see that the Toad is just trying to get some of these sweet kills over here. Does Empire have anything else hiding on the map? I don't think so. I think that's, oh, look, Pwn, you sneaky man. These flagellants here are just hiding, which is keeping him from getting a ground penalty. So it looks like he's going to run those guys over to the edge of the map, which is great. Oh, man. This is just anarchy. So he gets in here right here, gets a nice little charge on these guys, and racking up more points, guys. That put him up over 13,000, which is putting him just out of range, it looks like, you know. But now that Krokgar's coming back, the Dwarves have one group of these Grumbling Guard that are being chased off, so they'll be eliminated. And then, yeah, you can. This is really bad, actually, because he's getting poisoned here, and you can see that Dad's coming. We'll just call Krokgar Dad for now. So, oh no, Boris, Big Papa's coming on his T-Rex. You better get out of there, dude. But he's poisoned from the chameleons. It looks like, yeah, he is. 69 speed. So I think that's going to be the end of the game. I think the Dwarves just have to get chased off over here. Yeah, it looks like there's just one group of 16. Looks like Boris Toadbringer. He might even die against Krokgar here because his speed is really slow from the poison. But it looks like Krokgar isn't pathing with him. So he might be able to get away. I don't know. We'll see if he gets the charge. He does have 102 speed. So the swiftness of it's low, man, and he just gets up in the air. That's brutal. And you can see Pwn's coming over here with a bunch of flagellants. So these guys are going to come back in and get down and dirty. And man, what a fight! This is a nail biter. I think that Pwn's still going to win it. I think he's gonna do it to it. He probably wants to just go in and do one last trade here. You can see he's running in his flagellant, so he's not trying to like stall out the game or anything. Because he could go for a time limit win. So please chase the Dwarves off. You need to chase them off. But you guys see what I'm saying about army losses? Like, these guys still aren't shattered, even though that's all that's left for the entire Dwarf army. So, and you can see Pwn's flying over here. So let me get my laptop for chat now. All right. Back in action, guys. Yes. Yes. Yeah, Fry Guy, son. I hear you on that. Man, the Dinos... Yeah, I think it's too little too late. You can see Pwn is they're casting Flock of Doom. They're so desperate right now. You know, you can see he's going to be scrapping for points, but the flagellant's over here. So now Boris is going to rout off the battlefield. You can see his leadership's just tanking because of the not having any units on the ground. So he should probably just turn around and fight Krokgar to the death. Honestly, I think that might be one of his best bets because otherwise he's just going to rout. You can see his leadership's down to What is it right now? It's down to 50. Yeah, so it's going to start tanking faster and faster. So, yeah, seriously, what a glorious FFA. And FFAs are much better now with the changes they made in Mortal Empires. Like, the army loss thing was really a bummer, but like now you're able to kind of scrap to the very end and, you know, kind of try and get as many points as you can. Boris down to 46 leadership, 45. He's tanking. It looks like the Dawi are about to finally rout off the map here, which is pretty crazy. Yeah, FFAs are a lot of fun, guys. FFA is definitely one of the best features. Yeah, I agree, man. So he's actually just terror outs those lizards right away, which is pretty funny. Oh man, the Dwarf's still rocking a hard second place. Big Daddy Croc R's coming in. He's got a raging Dino hard on. He's coming for that Boris Todbringer. But Boris's leadership is good now that he's on the ground. But when he does take off, he's gonna just get. All right, Professor Pone, you have to make one final meet them in battle. Oh yeah, do it. Look how much bigger Croc R is. Oh my goodness. Boris is just gonna get manhandled right now. He's gonna get teabagged by Croc R. Yeah, don't worry. The videos, I can say whatever I want in chat. It's gonna get demonetized anyways. So Boris Todbringer just gets freaking routed right there. Just brutal. Oh man, great battle. Let's see what the final score was. So let's see if the Dinos were able to pull it out, guys. Hey, thanks Marco for subscribing. So yeah, look at that. That was close. Professor Pone pulls out a glorious win, 13.4 to 12.4 to 9.6 to 6.4 for Nanamashos, who got sandwiched a little bit. He had a rough run there. That was a rough one. All right, so now guys, it's time. Well played to everyone. We're gonna make another lobby, so let me go ahead. We'll do one more free for all. That's probably, I mean, it doesn't tax my hand at all, so we can just do these all day. Turn free for all 2. Password is FFA. Let's get 4 new people in here who weren't in the first game, and please, no potatoes. That's all I ask. So we are going to do the Watcher's Peak. Is a really fun map, guys. It's really good. So that was a really close game, guys. That was a really close game. What faction do you want to see most when Tomb Kings DLC is released? Yeah, I can't wait for the Tomb Kings. It's going to be really fun. I'm sure Cetra, who just sponsored the channel, is quite excited for that.
Clever girl.
The Tomb Wheel got 0 kills, yeah. Yeah, we'll let... Oh, not Amashas, you can come back in. We'll give you another time. Oh, it looks like... All right, so we have one more spot. I'm going to leave. And then, hey, Nanamashas, if you want to rejoin, you can, since your game was pretty quick. But you're going to have to wrestle them for it here. Multiplayer, refresh list. Yes, Turin FFA games. 1, 2, 3. Oh, what was that? What was the password? I think it was FFA. I can't even remember my own password. All right. All right, here we go. A Carrick 8 Peaks FFA? Yeah, we can probably do that. Hot holy wow. This stream is more important than the JFK files being released. It's pretty fun. So Skaven Beastmen, come on, one of you guys needs to do a massive Vanguard troll. This is such a good map for Vanguard, guys. You guys want some music too? Let's put some jams on, guys. We can put on some of my classical music that I have. Hold on. So let's do the Beethoven's Fifth Symphony. How's that? Some jam. There we go. Okay, this is good. Okay, Jason, let me check, man. Let me see here. Yeah, so you can either donate directly through Streamlabs or on Super Chat. So my apologies if I do miss the other ones, because it does give a notification, but it doesn't appear in Streamlabs chat. We got that here. So yeah, let's see. Yeah, thank you, Robert, for donating. We got August here, and if there's anything you guys want to see, I'll try my best to catch it. Yeah, thank you guys so much. One sec here. Hey, Ryan, thank you for the donation, man. Oh, wow. Yeah, thank you, Howling Rage. So, yeah, Ryan, whose name on the email is Howling Rage, just donated $100. So thank you so much, man. Yeah. Wow. Thank you, man. That's huge. What do you want to see? Let me get you in chat. Seriously, thank you, man. That's huge. Let's see. What do you want to see? Yeah, what would you like to see, man? You name it. Not you, Italian Spartacus. It was another Ryan. I don't want to read his last name because it came through on PayPal, but Howling Rage is the email name. So thank you so much, man. That's huge. Yeah, so let me know, man. All right, I'll just be me. Wolfire 212. Yeah, some vampire range units, that'd be fun, wouldn't it? Hey, thank you, man. Wolfire 212. I really appreciate it, dude. So you don't want to see anything? All right. So if you have suggestions, feel free to shoot me an email, my business email for my YouTube channel, and I'll gladly oblige. Yeah, that's actually a really good idea. But what we're also going to be doing, guys, is a Carrick 8, not a Carrick 8 peaks, but an Ultimate Chaos. So we're going to do a free for all with all 4 of the Chaos Gods. It's going to be freaking sweet. So I'll be grabbing Italian Spartacus for that. It's going to be really, really fun. I'm going to try and play Nervo because he's my favorite. Yeah, thank you so much, man. That's huge. That's a really big help. I'll be me, man. I promise. This is Beethoven's 5th Symphony, I think. Let me check. Hold on. Yeah. Symphony number 5, Beethoven. The evil YouTube overlords. Yeah. Can't wait to have text-to-speech, I know. I wish they had that on YouTube. Demonetized in all caps. I know, it's like, that's the problem on Twitch with the voice chat. It's like people donate and just write horribly racist things and then like, lower the music? Okay. Thanks, Bruno. I got you, man. I know, I thought it was a little loud too. There we go, okay. That should be better. Turin has a business email. Finally a place to send all of his Cryptor and nude artwork. No, please don't. Grandfather Nurgle, yeah. Abs? Oh man, you know, that's not what he asked for. Oh man. All right, while they set up, I'm gonna go get a drink of water and use the restroom real quick. Yeah, let's get a. I know that's part of the fun for sure, Disciple. I completely hear you, man. Okay, so let's play. Hold on, I need to get. Clever girl. I need to get another deal here. Hey, Bill, thanks for the $5 donation, man. Appreciate it. Yeah, we still have the clever girl. That was definitely very thematic for 2, but thank you, man. Really appreciate it. You rock, man. All right, so what? Let's see this one. Okay, this is ridiculous. You guys ready for this song? Is it too soon? I think you guys like it, right? That's so ridiculous, this song. All right, so I'm gonna go grab Wookiee, guys, because I think it's time, and then we can keep things rolling. Well. So I went to go get Wookie. Look at him. This is Wookie, guys. He's my dog. See him? Yeah, you have a emote for this guy. If you guys want to see him more, just spam the emote. He's gonna cast this game with us. So right now. So we got a showdown between the Dark Elves over here. We got so Sir Nicholas is gonna be the Beastman. We got I don't know if that's something. I don't know if that's like what the intention of that is. Oh man, but the battle's already underway. All right, Wookie, you have to sit on my lap. So it looks like the Wood Elves, oh man, he's surrounded. The Beastman did a full vanguard. So he actually has a bunch of Centaurs with great weapons, and they're going to be slamming into the back of this army, but thankfully this is a durable army. It has like spears, everything else. And man, Wookie, you smell, dude. Oh my goodness. You smell so bad. Yeah, but anyways, these troops are coming in right here. They get a nice round, but I think the Wood Elves here might be able to hold. Definitely a bit of a battle so far. On the far side, we do have the Warriors of Chaos coming up the hill with Dragon Ogre Shaggoths and other things like that. And it looks like the Witch Elves are gonna, or the freaking Dark Elves, whatever. Hey, welcome. You're back from the pub. You're welcome, dude. All right, Wookie, let's put you on the floor. He's not liking this. Hang on. Okay. So yeah, quite a battle so far. You can see that down here. The Wood Elves are being engaged on by the Beastmen, so definitely quite a battle going on. I think that they're going to be able to hold, though. I don't think they're going to have any issue, because the Gore Herds aren't going to be able to get through all these nasty trees, and just look at them. Just getting all crazy. And this map is definitely really cool. If you like look at it, there's like a ton of like forests and different vanguard situations and just all kinds of madness. But Chaos definitely is going to have a lot of catching up to do. But I think they should be able to get a decent little engagement with the Wood Elves here. Wookie, yeah, Wookie is sitting here. I don't play 40k yet, but I will once I figure out my life. Down here on the low ground, you can see some Glade Riders getting some pretty good skirmishing against these filthy beasts who do not have shields. That's definitely rough, but man, is this Morker? No, that's actually Kazrak, but oh, look at that Malekith blast coming down. But the Wood Elves are standing pretty resolute here. You can see Durthu and his Treekin folk are in pretty good shape. That's actually a really cool shot. That is a pretty darn good looking cinematic right there. All right, get him, Skater, chase him down. No mercy, George. All right, so over here you can see that the Witch Elves are advancing. It looks like he does have some Blackheart Corsairs and a Hargoneth Executioner. Unfortunately, his murderous prowess did just proc, and his troops aren't engaged. He needs to get in right now to get that bonus. He does have a couple Reaper bolt throwers in the back, which are just spraying all over the faces of these Glade Riders. Oh man, this is just pure anarchy, guys. But I don't know, these guys might be able to get around. The Reaper bolt throwers don't have anything defending them, but it looks like there are some rampaging Centaurs down here, so the Witch Elves and other troops should be able to kind of polish them off here. I don't know, it's hard to say. So yeah, quite a wild fight right now. Malekith's up in the sky fighting some Harpies, which should be a pretty easy cleanup for him. Harpies definitely have no chance. Hey, Total War Warhammer Live. Yeah, thank you, man. Thanks for the donation. Really appreciate it, dude. And Kingdom of Rodux, dude. Mountain Blade. I'm gonna be getting some Mountain Blade action in soon, so you guys stay tuned for that. All right, so over here we have a Dirty Durthu with his Treeman Beatdown squad, and oh, Gaze and Malice just roasting, incinerating those Beastmen, which is just pure insanity. We have some Treekin up on the high ground, which are kind of slamming into some of these Gore Herds, doing a pretty good old job, doing it for the people. But man, yeah, those Ungor Raider herds are actually really good against Treekin. Like, even though they don't have good AP, they have really good kind of a consistency of fire. So yeah, this is a wild one, guys. I really have no idea how this is going to go, because Chaos is like still hasn't even gotten into the picture yet. You can see the forces of Chaos are like finally making it down the hill, just hoping there's enough for them left for them to fight. So you can see these Chaos Warriors going to be fighting against some of these hounds, which is free kills basically. So that's a nice little start right there. Oh, and Sigvald coming down in his G-string. He's ready to party, guys. It's time. It's time. Do it, Anakin. Adeptus Mechanicus is a great choice when you can afford Krieg. Yeah, is he really expensive or something? I don't know. That's the word on the street. So yeah, Sigvald's going to be getting down and dirty. He's pushing in here, guys. He's going to be... Guys, you ready for the end times duel right here, the Clash of Fates? Sigvald will definitely win this fight versus Branch Wraith, so... But a bunch of angry Treekin are coming, and like, I don't know, what does Chaos have? They don't have any anti-large aside from that Dragon Ogre Shaggoth. So if the two Treemen plus Big Dirty Durthu are able to kill this Dragon Ogre Shaggoth, like, I don't know, the Treemen might be able to just outlast everyone. Although the Dark Elves have a ton of points. Looks like on the far side they've cannibalized some of these Beastmen and done a pretty good job. You can see Kazrak surrounded and just getting massacred. Oh, the Death Hag cometh for them. That's such a haggard looking unit. Oh no, I missed the Pendulum in a Blade Storm. Okay, I caught the end of it. So it looks like a Blade Storm just massacred a lot of those Chaos Warriors. And I don't know, Chaos is gonna have trouble here, guys. A lot of artillery fire coming down from the hill. Let's see what's going on over here. So yeah, it looks like we have a couple of Reaper bolt throwers doing their thing. Just getting dirty. Man, this is some nastiness, guys. What a fight. And you can see that Kazarak's just like, screw this, guys, I'm out. He's running into the hills. Not having a good old time, but you know, what can you do? So I'm gonna go ahead and turn the sound on here so I can hear a little better. Alright. So the Death Hag's coming in. A lot of the Treeman forces are starting to buckle a little bit in terms of their like basic infantry and stuff. But you guys can see that he still does have you know, most of his monstrous units. And oh man, Malekith is just getting tree slapped. Look at this tree slapping going on here, guys. This dragon's just like, get me out of here. Oh man, that's so haggard. Look at it, just it's being beaten by trees. I love it. All right, let me plug in the laptop again. I think I have a bad battery on this thing. It keeps like dying really quick, so I don't know. I'm just failing, guys. All right, so we're back in action here. So yeah, the trees are just getting a little bit crunked, doing some nice little slaps on these guys, and you know, I think Malekith's gonna get sent running because, I mean, these guys each have like 500 weapons rank, close to. Durthu is 470. These guys have, let's see how much the regular Treemen have. Yeah, 500. It looks like Malekith's pushed back. So I don't know though. The Dark Elves have a ton of points, and one of the big issues is that they're going to be able to actually cleave the what's it called? They're going to be able to clean up the Warriors of Chaos. So one sec, I gotta let Wookie out. I think he wants to go outside. Wookie. All right, sorry about that, guys. I'm back. All right, so yeah, the Treemen here are starting to get routed a little bit. You can see they're putting up a pretty good fight versus the Warriors of Chaos, and they've held for, you know, a long time. But the Dark Elves are coming in. They have 3 Reaper crossbows. Oh, but it looks like the true hero of the Beastmen actually might be able to save the Treemen. Oh, I wonder if he has any custom animations. Let's see if he uses his whip. Let's just. Oh, he just whipped that guy's head off. It looks like the Dark Rider's coming in. Kazarak's probably going to rout here, but he just used his whip to take that guy's head off. Oh my goodness, that's so absurd. I love actually getting in and watching the battles close in this game. So Durthu's going to be stomping around. Oh, that must have been a manual shot. You can see that Steels right here is manually aiming. So the Dark Elves have a pretty resounding lead, and it looks like Chaos is actually a little bit torn up. Like, they actually took quite a bit of damage from that fight. 73 Chaos Warriors over here. Looks like we have some aspiring champions. Dragon Ogre Shaggoth's getting a little bit wild. Durthu's still fighting though, despite all that. So I don't know if he could somehow be the last man standing, but I don't think he's going to be able to, guys. It's going to be a pretty rough proposition there. So yeah, Durthu's he's trying his little heart out here, but it looks like the Reaper bolt throwers are like shooting into chaos. But yeah, Dragon Ogre Shaggoth plus Kolek should be able to kind of take down the big tree, even though he's like whipping him with his tentacle hands. Yeah, this is. Oh man. I wonder how Sigvald's doing down there. He's in pretty good health, although Durthu is laying a smacking on these guys. Up on the high ground, we do have some Chaos Warriors and Marauders coming down, which could definitely help. Chaos might have a chance. If Chaos can get up to like 10,000 points and then be the last people standing, because the Dark Elves, do they have a lot left? Yeah, they have some troops. They have the Reapers, and these 3 Reapers, if left alone, will rack up a lot of points for sure. I mean, even though they're not the best unit in the game, it's still like a lot of damage, you know, output on these type of units. So Malekith's going to fly back. He's still in okay shape. He does have a Soul Stealer, I think, so maybe he'll be able to heal. And honestly, I think Dark Elves just take this, guys. Like, I don't think there's any way for anyone else to win. Chaos doesn't really have the stopping power. And the Reaper bolt throwers are just tearing into these troops with really good armor-piercing attacks. So, the Chaos, as you can see, they're also being trolled by this Treeman here who's going to be stomping the yard, just whipping these guys, and definitely some good action going on here. Yeah, we'll see how it goes. Oh, look at them getting cleaved. That's not good. But yeah, 12.1 for the Dark Elves. It looks like the Wood Elves do have 7.8, 6.3 for the Chaos, and 5.5 for the Beastmen. So the Beastmen tried a very risky Vanguard strategy, and they chose to Vanguard on the what's it called, the Wood Elves, which turned out to not be good because they had such a tanky army. And the Vanguard armies work really well against like Empire and squishy factions like Skaven, but against the Wood Elves, who actually have a lot of spears and you know, good defensive stats, and you know, more so considering the fact that he brought these Treemen. So right here you can see this guy getting a nice little underhanded claw right there. Looks like Sigvald is, Durthu's still fighting against his Shaggoth. I mean, he actually was able to beat, oh, he might win this. Let's see, what's his health at? So he's at 423 to 1,000. But Durthu is a much better combatant in general, but yeah, I don't know. I think Durthu's not long for this. Oh, down goes the tree. No, the tree's still fighting. Oh, he's got a branch wraith helping him too. Oh, come on, Durthu, hold on, brother. Fight the good fight, 119 HP. Come on, get one more attack in there. Oh, down goes Dirty Durthu. He tried his hardest. So the branch wraith is going to get finished here, guys. And you can see Sigvald's still in pretty good health, so I don't know, can Chaos do this? So if Chaos gets able to clean up some of these Dark Elf troops in the forest, and then comes up and around and gets some of these Reapers, he might be able to do something, guys. That's gonna be a little something something. So the Reaper bolt throwers are a little bit obstructed. He definitely wants to like rearrange them right over here so he can start shooting at this whole like kind of kill box right here. Look, the beastmen are never out of the picture, guys. Look at these guys. Oh yes, look at these guys. Just brave heroes of the beastmen, and not getting hit by army losses yet because it is free for all. So the free for all threshold and the army losses threshold and free for all is actually really good. So Sigvald and boys cleaning up the branch wraith. The Reaper bolt throwers are going to be repositioning right here. Looks like everything's going pretty well. Yeah, this is a wild one. This is such a cool map too. I love all the high ground places where you can like fight and Vanguard deploy things, and it's definitely like the next free for all battle, guys. We'll do another one. It's fine. We'll do what's it called, the crater. So I'm gonna go ahead and get chat back because my laptop died, so I need to pull a chat open on this computer. Yes, one sec, guys. And we'll do live streaming. And all right, there we go. We're good. We're back in action, guys. All right, great. We'll go ahead and pause it on here, and good. All right, sorry, guys. I'm sorry about that. I had to jump out real quick. But the Shaggoth here is going to be chasing down this branch wraith. It's in pretty good shape. You can see that Sigvald here is full health, and Chaos might be able to kind of sneak out a win right here. It looks like the Hell Cannon has been repositioned, so I hope we get some good manual aiming over here on this Reaper crew. That would be really funny. But is Malekith gone? I think he might have gotten pushed off by something or other. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, look who it is coming out of the forest. It's the last march of the Ents, guys. They're getting in there. They're gonna be going. So I is the fish man, not going quietly into this good night. These guys are just like, oh god, just end us now. This might actually give Chaos a chance. Oh, look at that manual shot, just putting those guys down. But I don't know. I don't know if there's enough left for Chaos to kill to get enough points, because like they're gonna get the static 2K. Like, is it 2 or 2.5? I think it might actually be 2.5. So. Oh man, look at those glorious shots. So the Treekin here, he's definitely going to be stomping the yard a little. Oh, did he just cleave like 2 or? I think he just killed 2 of those things with 1 hit. It's pretty big. Good night, my sweet prince. You did well. You brought many kills to your people. But look at the Hell Cannon hitting that Treekin. Oh man, I love Chaos players that are really good at the manual aim. Steels is doing a really good job with it. Here it comes. You guys ready? Let's see if he can hit. Let's see if he's as accurate as we think. That was close enough. That like went right over his shoulder. That looked like it should have hit. All right, let's see. Is there anything left here? It looks like there are some Reaper crews coming back. They might try and waddle their way back in. Oh. Right on top of his head, which is great. Oh man, that's so ridiculous. And he's probably going to keep nailing those. He'll probably just send in his other troops here. But Chaos needs to kill this Treekin. They need to get like their Shaggoths over here to kill this guy, but it looks like he's having a bit of fun. That Chaos Warrior definitely had a bad time. He's in the wrong neighborhood, to say the least. All right, here comes another shot. Here we go. Oh, close. I mean, that's pretty hard. You know, it's moving. The Shaggoth, oh, it's really low. That's why he's not sending it in. He's afraid of losing it. Does he have any halberds left? Yeah, oh, he has a full group of 75 halberds over here. He could definitely get in there. I think if he's able to get the halberds and take out the remaining HP on this Treekin, he might be able to win, actually. Wow, what a comeback, if so. I mean, he looked really behind there. Oh, yeah. King Kong Godzilla time. I don't know. I think the Shaggoth is probably going to lose. He's a little bit low. 700 HP, but he does have silver chevrons. Much better combat stats, I think. Yeah. Oh, and Sigvald coming out of nowhere with a steel chair. I don't know where that one's going. Oh, it looks like it's going after the crew over there. Okay. That makes sense. So the Treekin, 725 HP. The Shaggoth's, yeah, the Shaggoth's really winning. His melee attack and melee defense really coming through for him in this trade. Oh, it looks like the Treekin's, he's done for. I think Chaos might get this win, guys. Yeah, so there goes the Wood Elves, eliminated from the game. We have the Beastmen kind of trolling in the shadows. I really don't know where they are. What's going on over here? Oh, it looks like there's some Chaos Halberds and Marauders over on the far side, too. Where are the Beastmen? Where's Sir Nicholas lurking? Oh, I think that's the last of it. Let's see who won that. Man, that was incredibly close. All right, guys. It's a moment of truth. And don't worry, guys. I'll get back to chat and check in a sec. My laptop crashed, so I had to. Yeah, and Chaos pulls it out. Wow. What a game. Very well played. Like, those manual shots were glorious. Seriously. Damn. That was really good, guys. Hey, Kingdom of Rodux, thanks for sponsoring, man. I really appreciate it. Welcome to the family. We should play some Mountain Blade sometime too. We should indeed, my friend. Hey, and let's see. We got a donation from the email, which is Bill T. Thank you, man, for the $5. If there's anything you want to see, let me know who you are in chat, because it's harder to tell with the Streamlabs donations. I got to figure out how to get the text to the screen on that. I can't believe Chaos got that. Rip Beastman. All right, it's time. Time for another one. Like, this doesn't tax my hand at all, so I'm down to keep streaming. All right, let's see. What song shall I grace you guys with now? We'll have one more, let's see. Do you guys want the morning mood? Here you go. This is a good one. It's fitting, right? Yes. Good, yes. Good, Anakin, good. You guys like this one? I hope so. Okay. Well played, guys. All right, so one more free-for-all. Let's rule them all. Yes. Thanks for subbing, man. Welcome. Turin FFA 3. This is the last one for the stream. Remember, no potatoes. This one's gonna... What the heck is this map? That one looks ugly. We'll have them fight on Troll Country. No running on this map. All right, here we go, guys. This song is so absurd. The well-timed Gimli, for sure. He really was. Yeah, thank you guys so much for your support today. Kingdom of Rodux, how was your bar, man? Did you have fun? Hope you did. There's, so Lorgar, I'm not sure if I can play that song because I think it has copyright. Like, some of these don't, but... Yeah. Oh, hey, Armando, sorry I missed your chat. Yeah, oh, good, we got you in here. Okay. So I'm gonna leave now. We'll get one more person in. Good luck, Armando, I believe, man. Bring glory to the Dawi, dude. Sorry, I didn't have my chat screen up there for a moment, so I wasn't able to. So yeah, now we'll just kind of hang out, take some questions, and chill and chat while these guys get ready. Misha, stop playing your childhood songs. Getting mad nostalgia, yeah. I got you, man. That's what we're all about. Grieg's morning mood. It is. It's a good one. Simon Benjamin knows it well. Well, there's only certain songs I can play that are copyright free, so I spent like a couple hours the other night looking deep into what songs I was allowed to play on YouTube, and there's actually quite a few good ones from classical music, so. And classical music's great. Who doesn't want to just chill and watch from free-for-all? This will be the last one, guys, and then we're going to call it a day on the stream. It's been quite a party, guys. I feel like we've been through like a great adventure together. Like we just crossed the snowy mountains in Lord of the Rings, you know? Yeah, I'm not sure. It's up to the guys if they want to do monsters. Maybe one of them will bring a monster FFA. Oh man, we got Bretonia. I haven't seen Bretonia in an FFA yet. Nanamasho's coming in for revenge with the greenskins. I like it. Dragon Eye and Palooka. And guys, by the way, Palooka actually designed my... hold on one second, guys. One sec, guys. Palooka, the gentleman in the game right now, actually designed my banner for my YouTube channel. So if you guys go check out the new banner, it's pretty sweet. It's amazing. So he designed that. Hey, Palooka, feel free to link your Instagram in here because I don't have it in front of me, and if you could, that would be good. Adam, my next stream will probably be... Today's Wednesday, so it'll probably be Friday or Saturday. Wookiee would belong to the Beastmen for sure. Yeah, Armando, feel free to link your Instagram. He did such a damn good job with my channel banner. I'm so happy about it. All right, let's see what song's next. That was a good one. I felt like that was a solid listen right there. Okay, so let me go ahead here and take your time with the army pick, guys. We're just hanging out, having fun. So let's get. You guys want like a creepy song? No. We could do, yeah, let's do this. Hey, Kingdom of Rodux, thanks for the donation again, man. Hopefully you had fun at the bar. I can tell by the capital letters that you did. Here you go. This is a glorious song to hype our last battle. Hang on, guys. I'll be right back. 1 second. There we go. All right. My headphones. Hall of the Mountain King. I played that earlier. You guys want that? Well, this song's almost over, so we can play Hall of the Mountain King. Hey, see you, Italian. Take care, man. Okay, we'll spare you guys the rest of that one. You guys want Hall of the Mountain King? Okay. That'll be the last song we'll play in the stream. Hopefully it's not too loud. Ah! The battle is loading. The great battle of our time. Okay, here we go. Let me make sure it's not too loud. This song can potentially blast people's ears, so I have to make sure it's not too... All right, here we go. I got you. I don't know if I can play Claire de Lune. This is the greatest song ever, this one. This is seriously one of my favorite songs of all time. Just as we go past the dwarves, look. They're so mad, look at them. Alright guys, so we have a showdown between Palooka, who's going to be playing the dwarves. We have Dragon Eyes, the high elves, so a little bit of a War of the Beard going on. We do also have Britonia over here, and let's see who they got as their lord. Oh yes, Royal Hippogriff Knights, yes, good. See, Grail Reliquae, Fey Enchantress. We have some greenskins. This song is so absurd. You want to see the Greece hat, the Greek hat? There we go. Here's my Greece hat. I was in Greece for a while with Lady Turin. We went on vacation there, so. Yes. This is such a good song. It's just so intense. So ahead of its time. There's some really good heavy metal versions of this song, actually. All right. Now we'll let it get to the actual casting. Dun, dun. Yes. It's gonna be weird watching the stream back, because I had like a mustache in the beginning, you know? I love that comment, King of Eric, Carrick 8 Peaks. Alright, so guys, now we're here with the battle. We got Palooka playing the dwarves. Hopefully he'll do them proud. We just literally played the Hall of the Mountain King. He does have a Thane over here. I think he has Belgar Iron Hammer, who's new and improved. He actually, when the match starts, you guys will notice his weapon strength will shoot up to over 500 because of the hammer, the Angrand, or the Hammer of Angrand, yeah. So what does he got? He's got some Dwarf Warriors in the front, some Slayers. Does he have any artillery? No, actually he doesn't. Interesting. I was expecting maybe an organ gun or something. So the High Elves over here do have two dragons. They have a Moon Dragon and a Sun Dragon, looks like. Yeah, so a little bit, they're going for the Walmart, the budget dragons. Yes. I'm not sure. I'll have to check after this, Andrew H. But you can see the High Elves are going to be marching over here. Britonia looks like, oh, Goblin Wolf Riders from Nanamashos, but I'm hoping for some Black Orcs. But for Britonia, we got some Battle Pilgrims. We got the Fey Enchantress for heals, Grail Reliquae. We'd also have the Royal Hippogriff Knights, some Knights of the Realm in the back. So, and Questing Knights, yeah, man, he's going to be getting crunk. And for the Greenskins, he does actually have a bunch of nasty Skulkers. He's got, oh, who's this? Oh, yes. Oh, the true hero of this free-for-all, him and Palooka. Look at Skarsnik, guys. Skarsnik. Warlord of 8 Peaks. This is going to be great. So we have a bit of a, so the true king of 8 Peaks over there. We actually have an 8 Peaks duel for you. We have Belgar versus Skarsnik, so let's see who pulls it out. All right, so the dragons are coming to troll the dwarves, which is going to be rough. They could get some really good breath attacks because the way his formation is set up right here, it's really kind of asking for it, but it looks like he's moving, which is good. And what is that? A Rune of Wrath and Ruin. So a lot of people actually use this for a speed debuff. Like, even though it's not going to do a lot of damage, it does slow the dragon and allows you to kind of dodge. And you can see Palooka is moving his Norgrimling's Iron Breakers. So very well played there, realizing the threat. Looks like in the back this, oh no! Oh no! Look at that damage! Oh, that's brutal! That's so brutal! Oh my goodness! That is so brutal. Oh no, and the Dawi, are they going to get collapsed on? No, so Palooka just needs... Oh, no. This Dragon Breath is just ravaging the dwarfs right now. Oh, this hurts my soul. Oh, that hurts. That's brutal. Really well played to Dragon Eye with those Dragon Breaths, for sure. It looks like the Grudge Slayer is going to be turning. He's going to be turning face right here. But man, he lost a lot of infantry there, guys. On the far side, the Bretonnians are hunting. You can see the Questing Knights here chasing these filthy Goblin Riders down. Nanamashos is going to be engaging in the front with a bunch of greenskin troops. Man, he is really just peppering on those Royal Hippogriff Knights. So it's like our match earlier. But yeah, they're going to do some good work. He needs to move those guys ASAP. In the front, we do have the Bretonnians fighting. You can see Skarsnik doing a pretty good job here. Yeah, he's getting in there. Getting some spearing. Oh, I want to see Gobbler eat something. That's why we're watching this. Come on, Gobbler. Eat. Eat my squig. Well, we can come back to him later, too. But he usually will eat someone if you watch him for like 10 or 15 seconds. Let's see if he gets... No, just taking some nibbles. Okay. We'll come back to you. So, back in the Dwarf fight, you can see that the High Elves have gotten into the back line a little bit. A lot of these white lines doing a pretty good job. Slayers are running out with their Mohawks, but that's not a good engagement. Slayers aren't designed against armor. But in the front line, Belegar and the boys are doing okay against the Swordmasters. He doesn't have a lot of AP, that's the problem. And the High Elves are a very armored faction, so I don't know how the Dwarves are really going to hold here. It's going to be really, really hard. The Dragons are trolling around too, which is making it even more difficult. Back on this side of the battlefield, if we look, you can see the Greenskin Archers are doing a really good job. Oh no, but the Grail Knights are coming in. They're just coming in with a big old stiffy right now, guys. It's time. Man, that... Oh, look at that. Just going flying. Just the goblins being launched in all directions. So a really nice charge there from Tricky. Definitely very tricky. But again, Nanamasho is retaliating with the Squig Hoppers, who do have pretty good AP. And I'm sure Skarsnik's nearby somewhere with his tricksy traps. Let's find out. Oh, yes, he's over here. What are you up to, Warlord of Eight Peaks? He goes. I wonder how Belegar's doing on the... Oh, look at that. Wouldn't it be funny if he ate this? But he'll do a pretty good job. But oh, all those Hippogriff Knights coming down on Skarsnik. Man, he is in trouble. And Belegar, just being a true hero of the Dwarves, despite a very rough start against that Dragon Breath, he's just holding. He's got his shield out, man. Oh, look at the headbutt. Taking out a few of those guys. Doing some solid work. This is intense. This is quite a battle we got going on. The Dwarves, despite a very rough start, are still holding. Although it looks like the High Elves are taking a little bit of a point lead here. Palooka does have the Norgrimlings Ironbreakers, who are just like, even though they're surrounded and being hammered by AP on both sides, they're still just such beasts. They'll probably be able to hold, to be honest. In the back, it looks like some of these Quarlers are taking out the Dragons. You see that Nanamashos here does have some Goblin Wolf Riders. There is also a Thane, so he probably has the Tormentor Sword. It looks like he was able to get a good surround on that Prince with that, so very well played to Palooka. But he is pretty heavily surrounded. We do have Belegar here, who's kind of, you know, taking out some of these elves for his people. Meanwhile, his Warlord Nemesis on the other side of the battlefield, having a very close fight. Nanamashos and Tricky here got a bit of a... Yeah, actually, it looks like the Greenskins are maybe starting to secure it. Although this is really bad. Skarsnik is surrounded by a bunch of massive, like, powerful units. And you can see him and Gobbler are not in the best shape here. So he does pop some sort of an ability. What was that? Tricksy Trap. So is he invisible right now? No, he's not. So it doesn't make you invisible, but it does give him stock, which is nice. But looks like the Questing Knights are going to be coming in and trying to intercept these Squig Riders. Definitely a much superior cab unit, but yeah, man, what a duel this is. Yes, good. The Gobbos are swarming from the hills to Warlord's boys. Skarsnik's still in a bit of trouble, though. If the Bretonnian player really wants to have a chance, he should definitely just focus everything on Skarsnik. He should get the Fey Enchantress, he should get this Grail Reliquary, just all his stopping power, and just finish off Skarsnik. That's like his best chance over here. So in the Dwarf and High Elf battle, it's relatively close, but it looks like the Dwarves are buckling a little bit. Palooka over here does have Belegar Ironhammer, who's still putting up a pretty good fight. He is incredibly hard to kill. With that Mighty Oathstone giving him charge defense and you know, melee defense. Oh yes, get in there. They're making the Ancestors proud. Like this is an honorable one right here. The Dragon's coming in from the back, and it is only a Sun Dragon, which is one of the weaker ones, so... Oh, and look at this Thane. This guy's... He's fighting this fat, angry dragon. Yes. Tail whip it. Do it. That Thane might actually win that, I'm not sure. That's quite a battle. Yeah, Nanamashos does pull out in the lead, and it looks like I think he might be able to take the game, although the High Elves still have a ton of troops. Like, they have Lothran Seaguard, they have 2 dragons, and it looks like the Greenskin forces are a little bit tattered. Over here you can see there's some sort of a spell going down, or it looks like there was, but it got interrupted. So, Skarsnik and the boys feeling pretty happy. The Fey Enchantress here is surrounded by the Warlord of 8 Peaks. Man, yeah, this is something. Oh, yes. Get in there, Skarsnik. Skarsnik's doing a pretty good job. Fey Enchantress is probably going to go down here, I think. Yeah, she's at about 20% HP. She does have some support from a few of these foot squires here, but it looks like they're actually buckling, despite having flesh to stone. Oh, yes, and Skarsnik scheming away to take his tricksy traps elsewhere. Let's see what else is going on the far side, guys. So the Dwarves, I'm surprised they haven't like buckled in yet. Man, just truly a durable people. This is some heavy stuff. Yes. Look at him just battling this dragon, just not caring at all. And I wonder, you know, he might be able to beat this dragon, actually, guys. Belagar is like, look, all the elves are like not wanting any of him. Yes. Get in there, Belagar. Yeah, so it looks like they're going to go on to greener pastures and maybe try and like farm over here. Instead of, because it is wasting a lot of time finishing off the dwarves who are going to take forever to go down. Wouldn't it be cool if he like banged his hammer against his shield? I think that would be so neat. Like when people are near him. Vengeance awaits, that's right. So he's going to go chase these guys down. It looks like him and the Thane are able to clean up. And Palooka is kind of reforming ranks back here. He's not like out of contention yet, so if the High Elves were to go fight over here and lose a lot, and Palooka were able to kind of claw his way back in, he might have a chance. These Quarrelers somehow pushing back these White Lions. Oh, there's a Runesmith here, that's why. Okay. Crazy stuff. So the Dragons are going to be heading toward the main engagement, where Nanamashos has secured a pretty massive lead. You can see that the Bretonnians have fallen. They're just being feasted on by these Goblins and Squigs right now. Skarsnik leading the boys, and man, I'm so happy you played Skarsnik. This is so great. This is crazy. Oh, man. Oh, Dragon Breath. Oh, no. Look at that. Just getting roasted, those poor goblins. Yeah, they got cooked there pretty good. And that Grail Reliquary also took some damage. But I don't know, guys. The High Elves might be able to come back in this one. Nanamashos's forces are really beat up. He still does have Skarsnik, who's a really good duelist. So if he could get like one or two really good attacks on the Prince, with these, especially with these Goblin Big Bosses, he might be okay. And you guys can see the Jawi are standing strong. Like, even though they took a bit of a beating early on, they're still rallying. You know, this guy's probably going to throw. Oh, they're just dying from Ruins of Wrath and Ruin, I guess. Where's Belagar? Where's the king of Eight Peaks? Him and the boys are cracking up at a cold one over here, just being awesome. Yes, yes, good. All right, so right now Belagar, Ironhammer, and the boys are probably going to start heading towards the main fight. I don't know if they have enough stopping power to really pull back in. Although, so maybe if the High Elves. No, it's too much. But you can see that the Goblin Big Boss Goon Squad is applying poison, going after the dragon, doing a pretty good job. There are some Goblin Archers here, but they're broken, so that's not good. Nanamashos really only has Skarsnik and a couple Goblin Big Bosses. And these are some healthy Lothran Seaguard. There's also like a full health caster right here. This is hopefully they're out of breath attacks, the dragons, for the sake of these little Gobbos down here. Look at him. No, Gobbler. No. Be free, creature. Oh, man, he's getting peppered right now. And Skarsnik isn't the tankiest. He only has 50 armor, so... Look at Gobbler. He just doesn't care. It would be funny if he started eating those arrows. Alright, so it looks like there's some magic coming down. What does he cast? Itchy Nuisance. Okay, that's not bad. And the Goblin Big Bosses here are actually doing pretty well. Like, poisoning these guys and taking out a few of them. But the Lothran Seaguard, man, that's going to be hard. And where is his other dragon? Oh, it looks like he's farming points. So he's going for points on the far side to just try and clean things up a little bit. Yes. Smaug. I always think it's funny how in the Lord of the Rings and the Hobbit movies they call him like Smaug. They say it like so differently than you think it would sound, right? All right, so over here we got Skarsnik and the boys having a good old time. Some of these Rusty Airs getting in there, getting a little bit crunk on these White Lions. Man, this is a little something right here. The White Lions of Grace. How do you guys actually say that? Yeah, the Gobbos have a huge lead, but you have to remember that the High Elves, if they win this, they're going to get 2.5 thousand points, and they can potentially still kill the Dwarves. Potentially. I don't know. The Dwarves are looking pretty... They're resolute folk, guys. They don't go quietly into this good night. Look at them go. Oh, yeah. Such a cool-looking cinematic. They care not. They're going to get vengeance. That's all they care about. But that's a healthy dragon, guys. That prince right there. The only way that maybe the Dwarves could somehow like be the last man standing is if he's able to kill the dragons. The Gobbos are, but... Gobbos are pretty tattered. Skarsnik's trying, but he's about to get jumped by 2 dragons here. Oh no, Gobbler. Oh no. I don't think he's big enough to eat a dragon, unfortunately. He's trying his best. Yeah. Yeah, walking back. Standing, still regen. Yeah, absolutely. Oh no, Gobbler. Down you go. I always get sad when I feel like it's like seeing like your dog pass away and Gobbler goes down. All right, so the Dwarves have the last alliance of dwarves and greenskins, I guess. Belagar's in good shape, though. This High Elf army's looking a little bit tattered, but those 2 dragons are going to be hard to stop. One of the only ways I think he could pull something out is if somehow the greenskins come back and like help him, like harass in the back. But it looks like they're all shattered. Yeah, shattered. I think Skarsnik went down. Yeah, Lady Turin actually designed a thumbnail for another video, so today I just did a quick one. Oh, okay, so the Quarrelers here are getting some pretty good fire in here. Yes. Shoot. Oh, and a nice Rune of Wrath and Ruin dropping on those guys, too. I don't know. Belagar's going to be hard to kill, even for these guys, because Belagar does have much better combat stats. 74 and 55 compared to 50 and 44. So, I don't know. He doesn't have as good of AP, though. So yeah, the archers in the back are going to get compromised, but Palooka going in, being a true patriot of the Dawi, they're going to settle these grudges from earlier, guys. They don't forget. Belagar here. Let's see how he's doing. Ooh, big star, big moon dragon coming in. Man, Dwarves not being content with being. Oh man. Not Amashas. That's funny, man. Yeah, maybe. That's what happened to me in the Creative Assembly free-for-all. I was in the finals of the free-for-all tournament, and the High Elves got cannibalized. Like, so they died in like 10 seconds. So then we just couldn't beat the Dark Elves, who were really strong. That happens sometimes. The Dwarves here, you can see he's surrounded, but maybe he'll put up a fight. I don't know. I honestly think that's too much. You can see that Nanamashos, he could go for a time limit win. Like, if this timer runs out, he actually wins the game. Like, because then it doesn't apply the bonus points. But it looks like Belagar is going to be terror routed here. How dare he? Oh, man. Oh, man, look at this Thane in here. Come on, man. Fight for your people. He's fighting to not get... He's fighting to hold the 3rd place. Yeah, the dragon's going to finish that guy off. I mean, maybe... Let's see. He keeps getting knocked over, though, but it looks like he does get an attack there, but I don't think it hit. Over here on the far side, you can see that there is a prince chasing down these archers. So, yeah. It's going to be tough, guys. It's going to be tough. Oh, no, Belagar. They're just getting trampled by that dragon. That sucks. And the prince is, the Thane here is probably going to go down as well. How are the Bretonnians still in here? What are they doing? What are these guys doing? Just chilling? Are they just randomly bleeding? Okay, they're wavering now. They should go to army losses, I would imagine. Yeah, the Dwarves are good. Like, honestly, it might have just been a bit of a mismatch. But, yeah, I think Dwarves can be good in free-for-all, for sure. Like, I don't think they're the worst race. So the Dragon's going to come clean these guys up. And let's see how he's doing. Yeah, that Thane's pretty much done for. So well played to everyone. Pretty sure the High Elves are going to take that lead there. Yeah. And Greenskins are strong in free-for-all too, but they do take a lot of damage in their fights, so the long game can be a little harder for them, for sure. I know, I wish Fantasy Tabletop was still what it was. I would definitely be playing, guys. So. Yeah, I think that's it, guys. I don't know what else can be done here. It's going to be the Bretonnian Archers versus a bunch of Dragons. So, you guys fast forward. So, Archive Valhalla says, Turin changed FFA. CA changed FFA to exclude army losses. Yeah, it did. Hey, Armando, you didn't do bad, man. You were playing a pretty good player. I mean, so it's gonna be hard. Yeah, Armando, what you need to do is you need to bring Thunderers. Just bring like 3 or 4 groups of Thunderers, and you can gun the Dragons down really hard. And Iron Drakes, Troll Armor, Torpedoes. That would be my 2 cents, brother. All right. Good night, my sweet prince. You guys ready to see some peasants just get... The lady's blessing is lost. Yeah, you're telling me, dude. You were in the wrong neighborhood. There you go. Just turn and run. GG, guys. He did. He took him out. So, guys, I just wanted to take a moment to thank you guys all for supporting on stream today. Some really generous donations. Seriously, it's amazing. Like, I can almost like do this like full time and not have to get another job. So, especially if I stream more often. So yeah, I mean, seriously, thank you guys so much. There were so many donations and sponsors today. It really means a lot. Like, I'm going to try and stream again on Friday. And if not Friday, guys, you guys can count on probably a Saturday stream. Saturday or Sunday. I'll do one of those too. So I'll try to make streaming a little bit more regular and everything. And we can go from there. But yeah, seriously, thank you guys all so much. It's huge. And yeah, guys, so Friday or Saturday. And also Italian Spartacus and I will be doing head-to-head. We have Ultimate Chaos free-for-all coming out relatively soon. We're going to be doing Nurgle, Tzeentch, Khorne, and of course Slanesh having a free-for-all match, which is going to be really fun. So we got a lot of stuff. Yeah, I'm going to rest my hands. Thanks again to all the sponsors for joining and all the donations. Seriously, it's insane. Like, it's insane. So yeah, we'll see you guys next time. And if you guys have any suggestions, this stream will be a VOD on the channel. Like in probably like an hour and a half, it'll be live. Like an hour and a half, 2 hours. Yeah, thank you, Gotnock. Really appreciate it, man. So you guys, if there's anything you really want to see on the next stream or suggestions or things like that, you know, we'll do it to it and we'll party. Yeah, and Andrew, we'll do a 2v2 live battle for you, no problem. I'll probably play one with Italian Spartacus, Professor Pone, some of these guys, God Booking, dog plays. So cheers, guys. Thanks again for joining and hanging out. I'm done. I can actually do long streams if. Oh yeah, and you want the sponsor count. So let me get you the amount of sponsors we have now. So 1 second here. We're up to 21 sponsors, guys. That is huge. That is huge. That is epic, man. Yeah, seriously. Wow, that's amazing. So now that I have more sponsors, actually, I can actually add more emotes for you guys. Like I think it's on thresholds of like 5 or 6. It lets me add like more stuff. So thanks again, guys. I really appreciate you all. Sorry for the long-winded rambling and everything. Welcome to all you new folks, and yeah, go feast, guys. Treat yourselves. You know, and we'll see you guys on Saturday or Sunday, maybe Friday. We'll see. All right, thanks again, guys. Have an excellent night. Take care.